Chat, I never want to go outside again. Oh my god. It's been a week of non-stop doing shit, and I'm so sick of doing shit. I'm so sick of doing shit. I don't want to do anything else. I want to do nothing. I want to sit at home and stream all day.
Flats, I absolutely
That's it.
love your content, man. Congrats on the Streamer Awards, by the way. Finally able to catch a stream because I'm not working, lol.
Yo, that's so kind. Thank you, Corpse. Appreciate it. Gemini tightening the 10 ones as well.
Bless you, now stay in here where it's safe.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, man. Jordan, thank the Prime. Star Wars fan in 32 months. Chat, I won't go outside ever again. I'm sick of this outdoor shit. It's a fucking that shit's over. I'm done. No more. No more. If no fucking more. I have gone out my last. I've gone my last out. I'm done. I don't care. What a day. What a week it's been. I mean, if you saw my Twitter, you saw at least part of it, right? You saw at least part of it. Dude, you can't get anywhere right now in mass. Everywhere's fucking packed. So, just since I was last live, which is why I didn't stream yesterday.
Your content a few months ago and then introduce you to my girlfriend. Now we both love watching your videos and streams while getting our daily dose of pug.
You ask for daily dose of pug, I provide. Actually, you know what? I think most you're gonna get.
Today really sucked.
It'd probably be
Peepo wheeze.
Okay, well, you came at the perfect time. He's waiting very patiently. Yo, unforeseen 39 months, and Conrad Gunther with the 5 gifted. Appreciate you with the big 5 gifted. Appreciate you. Let the bits go off. Hold on.
Mr. Flats, we are allergic to the outside. That is why we stay indoors where it's safe.
That's true.
Smiley
That's true.
Face emoji.
Matty, thank you 1,000 bits as well, dude. I give him love. He wants his advent calendar. He's waiting very patiently. He's waiting very, very patiently for his advent calendar because he didn't get to do it yesterday because I didn't stream yesterday.
Hello, Flats. Such a cute pug. How are you?
I'm tired. I'm so fucking tired. For those who don't know, I've been a bit under the gun this week. Also, goof juicing the doing because I ordered some Christmas presents, and one of them, which is an important one, not sure if it's gonna make it in time. It's not looking too good. It's possible still, but it's not looking too good. That said, I've been doing my best to get some backup presents, you know, and that's not what I did yesterday, but it was what I was doing today. But yesterday, oh, you want to come up to me? You want to come up? You want to come up while you tell story time? No. He wants his treat right the fuck now. you want your tree right the fuck now?
You're tired? Gus is tired of you making him wait.
All right, let me do his advent calendar real quick, and then I'll tell you what's been going on the last couple days, okay? Because he's waiting so patiently. He's being such a good boy. He's been such a good boy, making me wait, or making me wait, making him wait. Okay. You've been such a good boy. You've been such a good boy. Cause chat. I think today is the 22nd, but I didn't stream yesterday. So if we're looking at the advent calendar, we got to do 21
Hello, Mr.
and 20
Flaxen,
today.
Of course, everyone's favorite Gus.
Where is he? 21 and 20. So I see 21 over there. Wait, no, 21 and 22. Sorry, we did 20. 21 and 22. They're both over here. 22, 21. I think 21 might be a toy. So thank God he's gonna
keep up the good work.
He gets both of them together. All right, let's do it real quick. Real quick. Are you ready? Are you ready for your favorite time? Come here. Okay, ready? This is 21. This is for yesterday. You want 21? Ready? Hold on, Dad needs to figure out how to open it. Oh, what's that? What's this? It's a little Santa ball. You want the Santa ball? You want the Santa ball? Alright, on to day 22. What's day 22? Is that a Christmas wreath treat? Is it a Christmas wreath treat? Oh, it is. You've already seen them before, so I'm not going to up close this one. Okay, I got frosting all over my hands now. Here you go. Oh, good boy. Make sure you get the little pieces. Get the little pieces. Chew! 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 I was supposed to try to give it to you that fast. I was trying to give you the little pieces. Chew! Chew, motherfucker, chew! Chew, not swallow. He doesn't listen. When food comes involved, he doesn't listen. Right here. And look at the crumbs on the top. Look at all the crumbs. What are the crumbs over here? Right here. You see the crumbs? Crummies. You want the I just hit you in the head with the crumbs. Alright, that's day 21 and 22. I gotta go wash my hands because my hands are now all grubby. Enjoy as he hungers on the floor.
"34 months. It's a bit late, but congrats on the streamer award. I recently got back into Warframe and am having a blast. I hope you are having as good a time with the game as most of us are."
Father, I hunger for more. No. No more today. You already got your toy and your treats, but you don't want the toy. Okay. Oh. Alright. I think the demon is satisfied. Mostly. Why are you going limp on me? There we go. I think he's mostly satisfied. Mostly satisfied. Yo, Shadow Limit, by the way. Thank you for the 34 months. Appreciate you. Yeah, Warframe's been fun. Much love, dude. Anthony, thank you for the 4 months. What is it? I thought Pizza Simulator was next, not Joy of Creation. Phantom, thank you for the 10 months. And, oh crap, I got your donut early before. Okay. Whew. What was I gonna say? Chat, it's been a week. Let me load up Rivals too. But it's been a week, dude. So I'm not sure if my present's gonna make it on time, which is what I was telling you before. So I was doing some shopping, and yesterday, Shay wasn't feeling very good, but wanted to get pizza at this really, really, really fucking good pizza place in Mass. That's like kind of famous. Caddy Smitten, thank you for the 2 months as well. Appreciate you. And well, we got there, and it was a nice fat 35-minute wait to get in. And then there was a nice hour-long wait for the food to arrive. And then right when her food got there, she wasn't feeling good anymore. So she didn't really get to eat much. And so we went home. And I'm actually pretty sure that's where I got this absolute fucking monstrosity in one of my tires. I don't even know how the fuck does it even get in at that angle? Like, genuinely. The only thing I could think of was when I went to that pizza place. It was one of those kind of places where like they have their normal parking lot and then they have like an auxiliary side where it's like almost like the sidewalk, right? Where it's like sidewalk, but it's gravel. So it's like not really road. It's like other stuff. And I was like, the only thing I could think of is some asshole like set one up in that spot, in the gravel area, and I backed over it. I was like, that is actually cooked. So, yeah. So, anyways, I gotta go get a new. I gotta go get a new tire today, and they don't have them, so it has to order one, and it's gonna be like, I think $450 for just the tire. You can't patch it. I already tried. Thank you, Infinite. Appreciate the 13 months. The funny thing is, though, I actually have no idea how long it's there. To be real with you, it could have been there a while. I'm assuming I got it yesterday, but genuinely, it could have been there for the last like 2 weeks, and I wouldn't have known. Real talk. So don't know. Julian, in 36 months.
I don't know what to say other than 36 months being a very long time. Thanks for the consistent
that is a long time.
Content, Mr. Strimmer.
Appreciate you. Appreciate it. 36 months. So I actually thought that I had tire protection when I bought it like 2 years ago. So I called the old place I bought it from, and they were like, "Oh, you do have maintenance, but you don't have tire." And I was like, "Of course, the one thing." So yeah, that's definitely something you'd be able to hear. This, I didn't even hear it. The only reason I even knew it existed is because I was getting gas at Costco. And I was just like, holy shit, what the fuck is that thing? So it could have been there for like the last couple weeks. Like, it wasn't losing air at all. Nothing. It was fine. Like, it genuinely, like, there was no air coming out. It has probably been like that for at least a day. Don't know. I don't know. Couldn't tell you. That said, though, no, it the problem is it's on the sidewall, so they couldn't patch it. And so, but the good thing is, though, is I have a spare that's the same exact tire. So they just put the spare on, but it's the same exact one. So they're like, technically you could get away with it if you wanted. And I was like, no, I'll get another spare. So, yeah, I had them order a spare or another tire, and then I'll put the spare back where it was. Yeah, you can't, but you could. No, I know what you mean. So, here's the bad news, though. Here's the bad news. I didn't get to do all my shopping that I was going to do today because I got derailed because I found this absolute fucking monstrosity in one of the tires. So I got stuck. I got stuck at the fucking dealership for like an hour because they were like trying to find if they had a tire, and they're like, no, we don't have one. Sorry. So by the time I was fucking done, it was already like 2:30, 3 o'clock, and everywhere is mobbed. You can't get in fucking anywhere right now because obviously people are buying all their last minute gifts, and I guess I am technically too, but it's not my fault. They just didn't arrive, and it doesn't look like it's gonna arrive in time. You know, isn't adulting so fun? Oh my god. Yeah, it's so fun. So very, very fun. I will say, though, there was a nice happy accident where, so I got some other packages delivered to the house for gifts from, like, my mom and some other things. And so I was opening all the packages, and I realized I opened a package that was not for me. I was like, uh-oh. It's for the previous homeowner. It's a Christmas gift for the previous homeowner. And I was like, well, I already opened it. Might as well see what it is. It's cookies. So I was like, I can't send those back. They're probably going to throw them away. So I guess those are my cookies now. Those are my cookies now, I guess. In the mail, yeah, it's like you know, they order it from like a different thing. But my name was on it because the person who sent it wrote Jeff on it, and then in little letters at the bottom it says Merry Christmas, because the sender, whoever sent it to him, was named Jeff, so I thought it was me. I thought it was my package, right? So like, hey, give me a break here, okay? A bit of a misunderstanding, but it's my cookies now. Those are my cookies now. Yeah, the universe threw me some cookies for my troubles of the week. What kind of cookies? I'll be real with you, they're not very good. They're like, you know, if you go to the store and you get those store-bought sugar cookies that are like $3 at the front with the frosting on the top, imagine those from like an actual place. And so like, they have like buttercream frosting, and it's pretty decent, but the cookie just tastes super doughy. It doesn't taste like a sugar cookie. It tastes like the dough of a sugar cookie, if that makes sense. There are some gingerbread ones too. There's a few gingerbread ones in there. I wasn't a huge fan, but Shay likes them, so I was like, here, you can have them. So I think we might throw those in a bag and re-gift them to her parents for Christmas. as an extra little, oh, here, we got you guys some cookies. Hey, listen. Hey. See, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do, you know what I mean? Why is that evil? We got him other gifts. That was the other thing. I was buying. I had to go buy fucking. I look like an alcoholic today. I had to buy a thing for my mom's husband. He is very picky, and he likes his Johnny Walker Blue Label. If you know anything about fucking alcohol, you know those bitches are like fucking like $200 a goddamn bottle. Like, all right, brother, like, relax. You don't need. You can't be. It's not that good. And then we got her parents. What did we get them? What did we get them? We got them as a bottle of Grey Goose for her mom, and then like a bottle of bourbon for her dad. But I forget what the bourbon is. It's like a big Costco bottle, and so it's like, you know, a bar that would sell a shot for like $150. Yeah. So, anyways, though, yeah, that's where I'm at. What else? Oh yeah, you missed the Puggy Advent calendar already. You missed it. What else? There was some other stuff. Oh, we went to that Christmas party, me and the other night. It was actually pretty fun. They were very nice. It was a fucking lot of people. I'm not gonna lie, it kind of felt like weirdly like high school in a weird way, and it felt even weirder, like a normal, like way more high schooly, because there was multiple people there. Well, sorry, there's a lot of people that knew who I was, either from like I'd met them before at like the one other time, knew of me because other people were chatting, and so I had a few people that were like, how do I describe this? They were like just like talking to me, and then they just brought like stuff up that like you wouldn't know as a normal person, and I was like, what? And they're like, oh yeah, I follow you on Instagram. I'm like, apologize for whatever the fuck you've seen, the horrors you've probably seen. And then I met like a couple people that like went to my high school, but like they're much older than me. And then like one of them is like friends with one of my old football coaches who was apparently supposed to be there, who didn't end up not showing up. I was like, oh, thank God. Honestly, not that I didn't like the guy, I just didn't want that to be the night. There was a fight. Two dudes got into a fucking brawl. That shit was funny as fuck. Like, two dudes got into an actual brawl. Apparently that's never happened. Apparently they've been doing it for like 10 years and no one's ever fought. I'm like, hell yeah. The first one I go to, the fight breaks out, I'm in. This is how it's supposed to be, right? No video. It was like the end of it. Like they just immediately ran outside after. But yeah, it was nice. It was nice. And then we went home, and I won't lie, I did not remember getting home very much. I remember walking in the door. I remember taking my jacket off, and then that's it. So I couldn't tell you. It was one of those types of nights, but it was fun. It was a good time. Yo, tap screen. Thank you, the tier 1. Appreciated. I'm trying to think what else, though. So yeah, the next morning was not a good time. That's why I didn't stream yesterday. I felt like absolute ass. And then we went to go get pizza, and I was like, oh, let's go get pizza. And then after we get home, I'll stream when I get home. And then that took like 3 hours. It took like a 3-hour pizza experience. So, and then today I'm on late because of the fucking tire bullshit. So I don't know. Maybe tomorrow I'll try to go to the store one more time and try to get some last second stuff. But I don't want to drive the truck because the truck makes 9 million ding noises because they didn't recalibrate the tire pressure sensor, right? Because they're like, oh, you're just gonna throw the spare on, then you're gonna come back in like a day or two to, put on a new tire, and we'll put the spare back. Like, yeah, we'll just send you on your way without doing any work, so you don't have to pay for anything. And so the whole thing just fucking dings at me the whole way home. It's like ding 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 ding. Check tire pressure system, service system. I'm like, dude, I fucking know. Fuck off. I know. Fuck. Leave me alone. I missed Wanted streaming. He's streaming again? Damn. It's been a while. I haven't seen that guy in forever. Okay, what am I missing? Let me see. Oh yeah, Rivals. Okay. So I do have some content. I do got a little content we're gonna do today. I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm not feeling playing the game very much. So I think we're gonna do a little content, and then maybe we're gonna watch some stuff, and then maybe some Warframe, and we'll see. We'll see how we go. Alright. I don't think anyone's feeling 5.5. Yeah, I don't think anyone is. The worst thing is, though, is I said early on that I thought 5.5 was ass, and everyone was like, shut the fuck up, streamer. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. You don't know anything. Stupid. And now it's been like a week or two, like everyone's like, damn, this shit kind of ass. And it's like, not used to it or anything like that. Just, you love 5.5? Hey, honestly, more power to you. More power to you.
34 years, wowie. Happy holidays, flats and chats.
I don't know what that was trying to tell me, because I missed it, but Aliaki, thanking the 10 months. Appreciate you. Toasty, thanking the 30 months. Or sorry, 34 months. Appreciate it. That's one thing. No one knows anything. That's the true secret. That is actually the true secret. Real talk. Oh yeah, the cafe. Do I get a reward for signing in today or something?
My birth and past are tainted. I fight to reclaim them each day.
Okay. Okay. Okay, what is this? Eat. Eat. I am huge. Why am I so slow? I'm so slow. Wait, can I change characters? And I'm other. There's some diabolical choices, but I'm gonna choose this one. Feels so slow.
But all the realms.
Go, Emma. Okay. All right. All right. I'll give the people what they want. Yeah, you lose all abilities. Yeah, you lose all abilities, and you just like slow walk. And when you helmet. Helmet. I know what you are. Wait, is this the big Captain America? Wait, he's so small. Wait, why is he so tiny? Bro, his ass is tiny. Look at him.
What is it?
Who's a little good little puppy? Who's a good little puppy? Here's a good little puppy. Who's a good little puppy?
I'm right here. Remember? I am ready to cause some chaos.
Made that guy literally a woo and leave the game. That's fucking crazy. Alright. Alright, that was pretty good. That was pretty good. Is the sign-in bonuses the 24th? And that's the stream, folks. Yep. Alright, guys, I'm hopping off. I'll see you guys later. Have a good night. Alright. Now let me see. Bum 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 bum. I gotta start the talk. Hello? Bro, this app is such butt cheeks. Bro, this TikTok app is fucking butt cheeks. I really wish I didn't have to use it. Alright, let's do that. And then... Alright, chat. I think we're spectating. Oh, is this the same person? I think I saw Jay did this person too. Yeah, it is, but that's fine. I'm a little late to the game. I'm always a little late to the game, but I don't care. You know, it is what it is. Chat, today we've got the #1 rogue, which is Veswa. I believe he's on Pro Team. I think he's a pro player. I think FlyQuest, if I remember right. I don't know if I remember right. I might be misremembering. But yeah, Rogue is one of those heroes right now, especially that I think in a lot of ways feels kind of underwhelming, but has the tools to be good later on. For example, like, you know, with a buff or two. What? Oh, because it copied the whole message, and it says, because Retro writes me his stuff, and it says, if you catch her by herself, you are just dead. That's what it okay. Hold on. How do I get just this part? Then okay. And then let's try it that way. Okay, cool. Alright. Cool. #1 rogue. Well, it scared me too, because I was like, I just turned my PC on to stream. Like, I didn't copy and paste anything. What the fuck could that message be? So.
Battle starts in 5, 4,
Oh, sorry.
All you need to do is capture the mission area.
Whoa, hang on. What are we watching here? So right at spawn, we see rollouts.
All you need to do is capture the
Wait, hold on. A little slower, We're slower for us old guys. So the rollout of spawn is...
All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
I still felt a little fast.
Forgive me.
Okay. It's the block, shoulder slam, into a shift, into the... using it immediately so it pops the cooldown, into the E, into the slam. Which, you should have all your cooldowns back by the time the fighting actually starts. But yeah, you just hit all your buttons other than the F1. The F1 is a 30-second cooldown, so that one's not really worth using. But it actually gives you this little bit of... oh, you're gonna get poked out by Phoenix here. But I was gonna say, but it lets you get a little aggressive and actually get onto their side early, because Rogue really, really sucks versus poke. So actually engages with the slam. Or sorry, not the slam, the shoulder slam. Into shift, and then that's it. So I think Groot gets hooked, I think, by the Bucky? Yeah, he gets hooked. Turn to help punish the Groot. Doesn't actually... wait, actually, I think they did attempt to use the grab. Yeah, it does attempt to use the grab on him, but he gets bubbled. And just basically CCs him back into the enemy team to help punish that one early pick. I'm curious for future fights, how do you engage, though? Because, like, that one, the Bucky ends up getting something, so it's like, you know... what? Oh, just walks right past, starts diving backline. Kills the Mantis all by herself on the corner. Are they running triple over there? They are running triple. That Mantis was just really off to the side. Kills the Raccoon, too. Wait, did he go for the steal on the Raccoon? Yeah, he goes for the steal on the Raccoon. I'm trying to think. I don't think you get anything from Rocket. No, you don't. But you do get your shift refreshed. Just play Rogue hard dive. I feel bad when I was first playing Rogue, like the first day, there was some guy in my chat that was like, I think Rogue's a dive hero. And I was like, there's no way. Like, you have to blow all your abilities to make the character work. And they're like, no, trust. And now I feel bad because I think that guy actually was onto something. Hanson, thank the gifted. Appreciate you. Foodie Lover, thank the 4 months. OG, thank the prime. Did you think the prime? Appreciate it. So I'm guessing you hold top left a little bit, see if you can deny the Phoenix positioning, but it doesn't actually go up there. Backing away? Interesting. I wonder why I backed away for a half a second. I'm guessing that's what they were looking for. Probably waiting for the rocket ult to come in, because they're just going to die instantly. Own rocket ult was a little late, so they die through the Groot ults. Probably would have died anyways, to be honest with you. I let Lord solo tanking 2 days after she dropped. She's a lot better than people think. I don't think that's true. Oh, but she is weak. Yeah, no, okay, so when a character like this drops and has 19 abilities, yeah, she has the potential and the tools to be good, and the day will come where she's probably going to be good. But right now, you just get value out of other stuff. Either the cooldowns are too long, or doesn't hit as hard enough to like make those cooldowns worth using. I don't think damage is the right answer, though. I think you gotta give it like another like 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks, just to like see if maybe there's something that develops where people figure out like, oh shit, there was actually like this playstyle that works. That's typically the smarter, safer answer. But it's the more boring answer, realistically. Well, yeah, that's another good point. Where she has the Gambit team up. If the Gambit team up is available, she's very good. But Gambit's banned every game because that character is the most busted character in the whole fucking game. Like that. Oh, TP's back. That character is so busted, it's actually legitimately not funny. It's. I've talked about it before, but it's like. It sucks that supports finally got their first, like, actual support character, and he's permabanned. Actually permabanned. Alright, what are we waiting on? Waiting for everybody to come back? Probably? I don't know if they already all came back yet. A little damage to the wall. Interesting, it doesn't actually kill the walls. Maybe I just spend too much time shooting them, or trying to kill them. Or just, like, hit them on the way by to get value. So when Rocket Ult comes in, everyone shoots the Phoenix, but I think it's still hit because the rocket ult died. No, it didn't hit. It's just everyone shot the rocket ult that fast. You know, this is one of those fights where it's like, I recognize a lot of people on both teams. But even with all, like, their cooldown usage, like, running in, getting all the attention right there, right? Like, forced everybody back. I still feel like there's better picks than Rogue right now. You know what I mean? That was nice. I think that if you get people on the flanks, like the Mantis earlier in the game, the Bucky right there, you catch those 1v1s, that's where she probably thrives the most. But not at all in, like, the brawly fights. The brawly fights don't go too well for her. I'm guessing staying up here or starting up here, either one gets some nice valuable info, same reason why the Groot's on his wall over there, but also maybe catch another one of those supports or DPS off angling again. Maybe the Phoenix. Oh, maybe catch him. Oh, actually setting up for the Groot ult. That's something, I'm gonna be real with you, unless you have comms in your games. And, you know, I have a newfound you know what, I'm gonna let this fight first, finish it, and I'll finish my thought on that one. I think unless you have those comms coming in, you're gonna not be able to do that kind of a play too often. But it's nice to have. Also, you could be the person who comms. I've noticed more and more that people are calming less and less in ranked games. And it is actually super valuable. Interesting. I think they're gonna be able to kill through that. Yeah, they're gonna kill through that. I don't know about that ult. I was gonna say I have a newfound respect for the poor GM solo queue players. I had a rough set of games the other day, and I ended up dropping back in there for a little while. And oh my god, I think I played 25 games, and I didn't have a single game where there was actually good comms. Every comm, if it existed, was just whining and moping and people getting angry. And when there wasn't comms, everyone was just silent. And it was fucking silent most games. But I will say though, you probably actually could be the person who calms more and not the negative calming way, and it would probably actually do you a lot of good. Wait, I'm on the wrong guy. It swapped over in between rounds. Just stuff to think about.
The battle starts in 5.
I believe Rogue can only be as good as her team. Kinda. I mean, it's true and not true, right? Like every character does take skill and has skill expression, right? Like if you got pro player number 3, 4, 5, 1, you know, random tank player or whatever. Like I mean, use Vessel as an example. I wasn't trying to say him specifically, but like let's use him as an example, right? You throw him in drop him in an average game, he's probably gonna know how to engage backline so much more and get tons of value, even on like a not as good character, versus someone who's playing an objectively better one. But when it's much more even, I think that's true. And if you've noticed the target priority, it's actually not a lot of times fighting frontline. It's actually kind of ignoring frontlines, actually. Which is very interesting, because even in the beginnings of the fights, when they do engage frontlines, they're always looking to leave. Whether they just walk right by them or what. At least in my own games, I found that the way to punish Rogue when she does that is like turning and shooting her. But in ranked, that doesn't happen that often. That's tough. I think Groot might have just whiffed. Steals the Groot's powers. So you get the tank. You get the extra health from the Groot. Doesn't actually use the wall, though. Interesting. I wonder if the Groot wall is just not worth using. Because you don't actually get the passive from it, because you don't have Groot's passive. So, like, you don't get the extra, you don't get the CC immunity. You don't get the shield for doing damage, I believe. At least I don't think you do. So maybe it's just not worth even using the wall unless you're walling them off. And in one of those fights, you know, other shit's going on. All right, so this is gonna be one of those fights where you're forced to poke a little bit, right? You gotta walk into their tanks, but you're just gonna walk right over them. Yep. Actually, just chooses not even to fight them at all. Goes straight for the rocket amp, and I think probably gonna die here. Ooh, really low HP. Gets out though. Nope, still dies in the end, but I don't think that was just one of those things. So interesting there. They're trying to go up and over the top so the ult reaches the back lines, because even if you get one of the supports for even 1 second, you stop their ults from going off. So during that fight, actually, we go back. Let me see. Did any of the supports have ult coming up? They did not. But in case they did have ult coming up, just because they managed to grab the invis right away, it would have stopped them from it. They don't know though. They probably do know. They're probably ult tracking. I'm not ult tracking right now, even though I can see it at the top because I'm not mid game. But a lot of these players are ult tracking too. But it doesn't mean you're always accurate, right? Like you might think someone's like has ult and they're only 80 to ult or 70 to ult, or the opposite. You might think they're 70 to ult and they have it. You know what I mean? So this is gonna be one of those interesting fights, right? Where it's like the Psylocke's gonna check them on top. Do they go? They should. Okay, Daredevil comes with. To be fair, are they just gonna let tanks walk through then go, or are they gonna go all the way around? JK, Daredevil goes early. That's the go button. Daredevil goes early. That's the go button. Daredevil opens the door. Rogue just kind of cleans up using all of her abilities. Daredevil, Rogue dive in together. And so that's where it does look like Rogue is much more of a dive character than a brawl character, or like even a hybrid. I don't even think Rogue can brawl at all. Even though her kit looks like a brawl kit, it just doesn't play that way. Okay, I got one more. Since that was a little short. I got one more. I don't know, Discord changed the way they do copying. Why'd they do that? All right. Oh, this is a hell of a fucking game. Holy shit. A lot of alt accounts in here too. This is a super high level lobby. Okay. One more. Same guy.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, it's the same group? Oh. So this is actually a very interesting game. This is going to be one of those ones where you actually get to see the Loki. So a lot of people, when I was talking about Loki during the tier list and stuff like that, were very confused. We're like, what do you mean Loki's not good? Loki is legitimately just a support clone bot, right? Like you just sit there and you just clone, you just are basically farming your ult to use the other broken support ult. So it depends on how broken the supports are. So remember when Luna was 45-second long ult? It was insane. You played Loki 1 because he was decent at the time, and also 2 because of the copy power. Now that he's like okay, and Gambit's broken and Invis is insanely strong, not broken like Gambit broken, but you basically are playing Loki just to get a second Invis ult. So actually goes for the early engage, but has to run. Gets poked out really, really, really fucking hard. This is where I feel like I've struggled actually a lot playing Rogue, is on these like defensive plays where you can't engage their backline and you can't brawl either. So, you know what's funny? I've noticed, where I've learned from this already, is the best engage tool is the kick. But the best movement tool in general has been the not the shift, it's the shoulder bash. So they actually invisible kind of early here on the defensive side. Wait, was it on the defensive side? It was on the wait, no, it was the Loki. It was the Loki clone. Yeah, the Loki clone copy was a little early. And they end up getting a pick on the invis, and so they don't have their second invis ult, and you just lose.
22 months.
I will say really quick, I hate to be the Debbie Downer guy, but genuinely, someone's got to talk about it. This game is starting to divide itself really heavily, really fast between the high level, super high level, I'm talking like top 500 pro players level, and like everyone else. Because at this level, the game basically comes down to support ults. Like every game comes down to how support ults are used. And then most of the other ranks, like you can get away with like a slightly worse support ult than others. That's kind of how Syphe had the 5 or 6 rank 1 like top 10 accounts. If you're just insane with your ults, it's crazy. And that's why you see everyone complaining, especially this season, about the game.
Thanks for the great content.
Yo, appreciate you. Thank you for the 5, man. Much love, dude. That's why you see a lot of people complaining, because like it just feels like it's an ult fest. You're just like, it doesn't feel as much skill expression. It's just like sitting there farming ult and then using ult correctly. You know what I mean? And you just saw it right there. That was a great example where like the first fight, there was one pick that snowballed and then everyone just poked waiting for support ults. One support ult was slightly early. The second support ult was better and they win the fight because of it. You know? So it has to jump back. It's both teams support ult. One of them though has the Moon Knight ult on top of the support ult and they die through it. Unfortunately, because I don't think they had the Loki clones.
Ain't getting rid of me so easy.
Not the clones, sorry, the rune ready. So there's already 3 fights we just watched where, you know, there's not really much to do. And I think that's where, especially if you're playing Rogue, if you're in a game like this, you probably feel even worse. 'Cause you're like, well, I can't even poke anyone, you know, because you're so dive heavy. But also, like, if you dive in and use all your cooldowns, you're just dead. So the Gruel in is actually pretty decent. Try to survive the mag ults. Oh my god, everyone's exploding. Jumps into the Phoenix Soul. I kind of like that play. Has their own ult. They're going to probably look for it here. So good play right there. The good thing to notice from them is basically they were waiting for the mag ults and everyone else to ult dump, wait for their team to sustain in, and then also when it was running in was looking for their backline. So he actually catches the Loki here, and oh, you can't see it actually from this POV, but the Loki was coming up on ult, and I think is going to be able to, as long as he doesn't like lose the circle, is going to deny it. Unless he goes the other way. He might go the other way real quick. Yeah, he went the other way. Oh, and he dies for it. So I think he goes left to try to get out of the circle to build ult. Let me see. Yeah, so he backs away the opposite direction to try to build up the rest of that ult, and then just gets killed by the Phoenix. So it actually forces the Loki to try to run from the circle to try to build ult or try to get the ult back, so that they could survive the engage. But it forces like an unfavorable position. Like that, Rogue's ult is insane. Like I do slightly worry for the day that when they do buff Rogue and she actually becomes like kind of meta, it's gonna be scary. It's gonna be very fucking scary. Callie, by the way, thank you for the prime. Inkling in the prime. Baby Blue, thank you for the tier 1. And thank you again, Mr. Jess. Appreciate you. Hold on, I'm sorry. I gotta maul to some fucking TikToker. Some guy at TikTok said you don't play the game. Brother, I've literally, I'm not joking, played like 35 ranked games in the last 3 days. You can literally get on all 4s and suck my absolute nuts. Sorry. And that's with playing Warframe. And taking a day off. So, double. Anyways. Sorry, I missed most of that fight. Some kid who's on school break wouldn't stop talking. I had to do it. So that was actually, we were talking in the previous VOD. Didn't use the Groot wall. Actually used it here though, because it actually cuts their back of their team off. But they get support ulted, so it's not really gonna matter. Tries to back away to survive, dies to the spam. Yeah, if you don't have your own support ult in a lot of those fights, you kind of just, what do? You know what I mean? You just kind of die.
If the fight's still going, they hit a checkpoint. Now might be a good time to stop them.
So this third point I'm actually kind of interested in, because like, how are you going to engage them here? The only thing I can think of is from the top left, maybe. That was something. So, what was it? Shift? No, sorry, that was the shoulder bash. Into shift? No, sorry, it was into kick. No, was it into kick? Or was that just the F? Oh, wow, it has that kind of range. Holy shit, I didn't realize it went that far. That was only the shoulder bash into the F. The grab. Also, did you guys see the micro adjustment on because of the mag bubble? Look at this shit. How the fuck? How did you do that so fast? That's actually. This is why this is a pro player. I told you this is a pro player. This is different. Yo, nothing less. By the way, thank the membership on the YouTube side. Appreciate you. Watch it. You're gonna see it. It's so slight. It's mid grab. So here's the first one. You're gonna see it on the second one. Ready? In between. Holy shit. Hitting the kick projectiles gives 65 over health. That's good to know. I wasn't talking about that though. I was talking about the grab, but yeah. So they are gonna go up top. Lucky? Nah, I don't think that's lucky. I think it's more of. So it doesn't happen to grab the invis right away. I don't even know if I actually grabbed the invis at all. So engages with the bash because shift wasn't online right away. Ult hits the shift. What happened with the invis actually? So where is she? The enemy invis. I think she has to jump away, right? Does she have to jump away? Oh no. Oh, she just didn't have it in time. It was close. That they are engaging though that way though, like they're engaging that hard to try to stop support ults from going off. They just didn't even have to do it that time because they were only 97, but it's still good habits. Excuse me. You know, Invis shield makes it so Invis doesn't get affected by rogue ult. Well, if you're behind the shield, yeah, I'm not surprised that because the shield's gonna block LOS. But the shield in general, what doesn't do that? I'm assuming most shields block rogue's ult. Dude, these fights like this where everything's just chaos, rogue must love. A good rogue loves those types of fights because they're not getting focused very hard. And that was one of those cases where they happened to look back to not only disengage, but also saw the mag was back there, and I was like, oh. Jesus fucking CC. Actual CC simulator of doom and gloom. I think the cap had either died or had to back away, though, so maybe they were just, like, the only one there for them to focus on, so. I mean, that happens, though. That's just a tank thing sometimes. Poor cap just exploded. Has ult again. Jumps into backline. I think that was another good example of where they're looking for their backline to see if they can grab them with the ult to stop the ults from going off, but just didn't see him, just didn't see the invis before the engage went off, and so doesn't actually stop the ult from going off. I think, personally, now, obviously, who the fuck am I critiquing the rank 1 rogue, right? But I think, especially with it being this early, I don't think it'd be unfair to say. I think in some of these fights, it's probably worth waiting ulting a little bit just to see where the invis is or where their supports are, right? Because I think that if they had looked to the right a little bit more, they might have seen that the invis was over there, and then ulting into the invis, stopping the ult might have been a better play. But I also see the vision of going for both DPS, right? And then hoping that you're gonna catch all of them together. I think that might become an optimization thing as the game develops, potentially. But also sometimes just ulting and going is genuinely better than sitting there and doing nothing. Also, what the fuck was that combo? That was fucking evil. Oh, never mind. I thought I shifted into him too. Oh no, there it is. At the end, Jesus Christ. Shifted him in the wall in the end. After grabbing, stealing his ability, shifted him in the wall, explodes. Gets pulled back into. That was kind of evil. Try to pretend to be a clone. That's tough. Classic, trying to just block the shield or the portal. Keeps from their supports from being able to jump through and heal. Grabs that poor guy again. Pushes him away. And that's just the defense. I think the offense is where Rogue probably shines more, I would assume. Just off the playstyle. The shield doesn't even take damage from the Rogue, it only takes damage from the shift. Didn't know that. Interesting. I can't explain that one. That was kind of fucking evil. I feel like I should call the police. So, bash, right, a shield or shoulder bash, into grab, into left click, into shift, into pull the shift, into left click, kick, and they explode. And they didn't even use the projectiles. Jesus. This is actually making me want to go play more Rogue, though, unironically. He uses the shield, sorry, not the shift, the shield bash to get close enough to them, then use the shift to then pull back in. Jesus. One thing I've noticed from this is you genuinely never fight their tanks unless there's nothing else to do. Like right there's a good example. There was nothing else to do for a couple seconds. The second other things became available, those are the new target. Instantly. Like you doesn't stay for more than like a second or two. Even in the early fights, sometimes just walks right by their tanks. Never pokes, even for ult. It's like not even worth it. Okay. So I'm assuming this is one of those fights where they're gonna try to hard engage on the invis to keep her from ulting. From what angle? Gets up top using the bash. Are they gonna bash shift into ult or bash into ult? It catches the invis so she can't ult. That was a good example of a scouted the invis actually early that time, so she wasn't able to ult. So that's what I was kind of talking about on that ult on the defense, where like I think like mid-maxing, you're probably gonna want to just like take a second and look. Oh. That's tough. What was I saying? I was saying words. Yeah, so like they scouted the invis that time and actually kept her from ulting, and that wins them the fight because in ults, especially support ults, they're so important. Like support ults are literally at the highest level right now. The only way you win the game. Like if you have a game, okay, there's two very specific scenarios at the highest level right now that I think are like almost unwinnable. One, you have two insane like pro level DPS players versus two like random rank players. Or two, you have two insane pro player level supports and the other team has two fucking dinguses on support, right? It doesn't matter everyone else. Like, doesn't matter if you have two pro tanks and two pro DPS versus, you know, a bunch of like randoms and two pro supports. Those two pro supports, just because of how good their support ult usage will be, typically carries. Unless it's the DPS diff of the century. That's the only other one. Early engages onto the Loki to steal the rune. Makes it safe for the dive. Can still pop the rune whenever needed. Doesn't actually need it. Still uses it right at the last second. And then there's their own Loki's rune and trying to desperately escape the CC of Doom and Gloom. But I mean, that's an amazing fight for them. They use both support ults on the defensive side and Bucky ult. For what? For Invis ult and Iron Fist, maybe. Are they even gonna poke the mag here? They do poke it just with like the bash. Goes for the grab on the Groot to isolate off the tanks from their backline. Good little Groot min-maxers. Oh, it's GR. Yeah, it's death time. Honestly, I feel like that's an ult they probably could have saved one more fight because they were gonna win, but like, I get that. I get that. You're rolling, you just want to fucking become the server admin for a few seconds, especially as a tank player, you don't get to experience that often. Yeah, I get it. I'd do it too. I'd do it too. But I think that's another like min-max thing as you get higher up, like, you know, like when you start watching pro matches next year, which, by the way, didn't they tweet out this weekend? Like, didn't they make another announcement? Hang on, I don't want to maul during this, but I think they made another announcement of an announcement of an announcement about their esport. It's getting ridiculous, but sorry. Regardless, I think that's when you probably see like rogue mid-maxing, like for stopping support ults, where like you're saving it for another fight. Holy fucking damage. The hell is behind them, but just chasing down their own invis, but the invis survives long enough to get to the cap ult, and now everyone just plays in freedom. Okay.
Again!
Okay. This is one of those fights where you kind of have to just like chill out and wait. Doesn't have really cooldowns right now. Backs away. I think they look for another engage on their backline again. No, they like just can't. Playing for support ults. But now that the support ults are out, now they could technically if they wanted, right? Steals the mag bubble. Just brawling right now. There's not really a whole lot else to do. Also, this is like one of those rare scenarios where their supports are so far back, it's not worth it. Oh, hang on. I see the vision. Wait, chat. I see the vision. I see the vision. Invis ult is coming up. Invis ult is coming up. Has rogue ult. They're going to engage really hard and stop the invis ult, and that's how they win the next fight. I see the vision. I see it. They saw the invis. I saw her, but she. Oh, he didn't get him. Well, he died. They didn't get the ult off anyways because they backed away. They backed away anyways, so they didn't end up not getting the ult off. But I think that is the vision that they saw, is like, you know, both supports typically play together. So if they engaged really hard that corner, I think would have probably got it. I think there was also a bit of confusion because if you look, the Loki was still invis, actually. So if you see at the beginning of the fight, when they engaged... Whoops.
I just finished her health kit. My fix for Hulk first DPS, damage P ability, gain 5 damage per 100 health lost.
This is a novel.
Max 15, next shield, by 2 so it's a 10-second cooldown, increase range from 5 meters to 8, increase from 200 to 200.
I'm gonna be honest, you're gonna have to send that one to Guang Guang. I got nothing. I'm sorry. Yo, thank you for the big $20 super chat. I appreciate you a ton. Also, what the fuck is it? Yo, Queso's Juicy Armpit. Thank you for the 4 months. It's a fucking hell of a name once again. And Kiki being the gifted as well. Appreciate it. I'll be real with you. I'm that's like 19 changes TBH. And to be honest with you, I'm like past the point where I like talk about like buff this character by 1 damage, nerf this character by 1 damage. I'm just here for the ride at this point. You know what I mean? Sorry, let me finish this really quick. It's literally last fight. I'm just literally going over it again. So when they ulted in here, they saw the invis and they were like, oh shit, this is where we stopped the ult. And didn't know that it was the Loki clone. Because like, it was literally an invis. Obviously saw her there for a half a second, but it has no cooldowns to get over there. You can't just like walk that way because you just would have died to the hella. So what I was trying to tell you was that was like the plan. Jumps in, sees invis, it's actually the Loki clone that just hasn't transformed back yet. So overall though, things we learn, you literally almost never frontline at all with Rogue, even if it's the beginning of the fight. There's like no point, you just run past them with their tanks, unless there's literally nothing to do for a second. And you learn your combos. But even so, I feel like Rogue is still like one of those kind of tanks that like, I think you just get more value playing something else currently. But man, when she gets a buff or 2 in like a season, probably, or at the next season, because they'll probably buff her because she probably didn't get that much play, you know, and probably, you know, is a little bit weak. Woo-wee. That's gonna be scary. But there you go. There's your rank 1 Rogue. All right, that said though, yo, real talk, I do not want to play at all today. I don't want to play at all today. So, I've got some Omega content for today. We're going to watch Boger's I Spent 100 Days on Spider-Man Unranked the Celestial video. I've already talked to him about it. That said, though, I can't stream it on TikTok because TikTok does not like when you do React content. The literal AI bot that exists will actually either A, shadow ban my channel, or B, just give me a bunch of like warnings, or C, accuse me of impersonating someone. So if you're on the TikTok side, I'm actually gonna end your guys' stream. Apologies on that one. Don't mean to, but YouTube and Twitch will keep going. Okay? That's just how it is. There's not much I can do about that. That's just the TikTok AI. Get mad at the TikTok AI, not me. Other two will keep going though. If you want to watch us watch it. Otherwise, catch the VOD, or otherwise, I don't know, I'll see you tomorrow, or I'll turn on Flats TV, my alt account, TikTok, when I start playing Warframe later. And if you don't like Warframe, then I guess I'll just see you later. All right, that's just kind of how it works. So, it is what it is. So, okay. All right, TikTok. I love how I looked over and someone said, it's not like he interacts anyways. 2 things down, someone says, change your shirts. It's a month old. Brother, I live in the 21st century. We have a thing called washing machines. I know you might not know it and you smell like absolute fucking shit, but Jesus Christ, I can wash my shirts. And even the best part is, you can own tons of shirts and then they can look the same. I know it's crazy. I know. The 21st century is fucking wild, man. Wait till you find out about air fryers. You should find out about those. Anyways, TikTok, I'll catch you in a little bit. Jesus, I've sometimes when I read TikTok chat, I genuinely think like it might be people that legitimately like they're like, this is them standing up, they bend over, and then they do this, and then they stick their tongue out and they walk along the floor, and that's how they mop their floors. Like I actually don't know how they do it. They're just not real people sometimes. They're just unbelievable. That said though, I'm gonna go pee real quick and then we'll watch the video. Sound good? All right, be right back. It's not all TikTok chatters, but it's always TikTok chatters. You're damn right, YouTube. You're damn fucking right. You're damn right. Alright, sorry, I was snitching on Gus. Yes, I was. I snitched on you. I had to tell Mama you got a treat, and I gave you extra breakfast this morning. So don't be giving us the puppy dog eyes like you haven't eaten in 19 years. You can't do that. You can't do that like you haven't eaten in 19 years. You've eaten. You ate so much today, you can wait a little longer for dinner. Yeah, you can wait a little longer for dinner. You can wait. You can wait another like 30 minutes. Okay? I gotta watch Bolger. Okay? There's no treats on the desk. He actually knows that the kibble's over there. He knows it's still there. Because remember when chat would do 10 gifted, I'd give him a little treat? Remember that? And the bag is still over there. So he knows that in my pile of stuff over there, there is a baggie of stuff. So, yo, what's up, Childish?
Your content has been helping with my mental health recently, and I wanted to thank you.
Yo, much love. Appreciate you. Hold on 1 second. I gotta check something really quick. Bum. Okay. Sorry, I was changing a setting. I don't know why it says that though for the YouTube side. Okay. Alright, buddy. I'm gonna put you down, okay? Come this way. Don't bonk your head. Oh, you bonked your head. Okay, I'm gonna put you down, okay? Go say hi to Mama. Yeah, go say hi to Mama. I don't have treats for you. I'm sorry. Okay. Cool. Let me flip to this really quick. Let me close out of this. And it's time, chat, for us to watch another Bolger potential masterpiece. There's some history with these. If you don't know, back in Overwatch, Bolger made a couple of these, why is it red? These unranked GMs. I know, buddy. It's okay. One of them actually was Lifeweaver, who was notoriously the worst Overwatch hero ever added. And it took him like 9 months to do it. It was so bad that every streamer failed their unranked to GMs. And actually, I think Bolger was like a 200 viewer, actually 100 viewer Andy. And then I reacted to it. Jay reacted to it. A couple other people did. I think that video has like over 1 million views now. Let me go flat. It's one of my most popular Flats 2 videos. It is my most popular Flats 2 video. That's how iconic this video is. And then Bolger's original one got like 600,000 or 700,000. And it blew him up. And that's where he went from like literally like a 100 viewer streamer to like a 600 viewer streamer, almost basically overnight. And then obviously Rivals is here we are today. But I watched this one and then I watched his Mercy one as well. And so I DM'd him the other day and I was like, is it time? Am I allowed to watch the Bolger classic Spider-Man unranked the Celestial? And he was like, it would be my honor. So I am here to watch the unranked the Celestial video.
Believe me when I say this, but everybody thinks that the enemy's characters are always the easiest and their characters are the most difficult. After all, nobody wants to admit that their hero is a Grandmaster that nobody enjoys playing with or against. Many people...
I'm going to ask you a question right out of the gate. All right, this is called engagement baiting, but you're going to do it, right? You're going to do it because not because I'm trying to actually engage and bait you. YouTube comments, I don't honestly give a shit. Like, not saying I don't care about you. I'm just saying, like, YouTube itself doesn't care. So, like, it doesn't actually do anything for me. The only thing that actually YouTube cares about, oh, it's quiet, I'll turn it up. The only thing YouTube actually cares about is watch time in the year 2025. Peeling the glass back. But I think you should actually say this, because it's funny and it just makes people rage at each other. Not because I want you just to fight, but just because, like, if you are a intelligent human being, you can share your opinion and realize you don't have to argue with every person who wants to war with you on the internet too. You should write down, what is your character that you think is both unfun to play against and unfun to play with? I'll give you 10 seconds. So that guy said Magneto, ban that guy. I don't care. I take back what I said. Fuck you. Ban that guy. Fuck your opinion. Sorry. All right, everyone has their answers in? Everyone has their answers in? I think because of the kit and how difficult it is and how, like, bad it is, my answer would probably be Black Widow. But I think if Widow got buffed or changed, it wouldn't be Black Widow. I think Black Widow is a fine character to have on your team. She's just really weak. I think the character that actually sucks to have on your team is Ultron. Now, I know Ultron just got mega buffed. I know that. But, like, previously, you are forced into triple support. And if you have someone on your team that is like, I want to play Ultron, and they don't play a different support, your team is now, like, hard locked in to playing triple support, even if you don't want to. This extends to Atom Warlock as well, but I think Atom players are much more flexible. And I think that before the insane supports power creep, Atom was somewhat viable for like a month in double support, and then all the other supports got mega buffed, and there's no point anymore. But Ultron, and then unfortunately Atom would be my answer.
People like to say that characters like Scarlet Witch are the easiest, or The Thing, or Penny Parker, Luna Snow, Cloak and Dagger. I'm sure you guys have your own opinions, and I'm sure that there's some crazy maniac right now watching this video that probably thinks that Hulk is the easiest character. You should probably click off right now. You are not welcome here. But for me personally, I did not care about this at all. I wanted to find out which character was the most complex one. Which hero was so difficult that compared to everybody else in the roster, his playstyle was completely different. Gameplay that was so heavily focused on combos, animation cancels, and tricks that it just felt like I was playing a fighting game. After much research, I finally found the hero I was looking for, and it had to be the amazing Spider-Man.
Wait, I thought this all spawned because the original support strike and basically Boger was trying to meme Necros and be like, oh, your character's not hard, so he just did unranked to Celestial. I thought that was the actual reason. Is that the actual reason? He just didn't say it in the video? I don't know. I saw you fall off the map. I saw that. But don't worry though if you fall off the map on Spidey. You get back fast. Chat, type 1 if you've ever heard a Spider-Man player say that to you.
I decided to one-trick him and get to Celestial. If you've watched any of my other videos when I used to play Overwatch, this video format should be very familiar to you. I'm gonna say it right now, but the challenge itself was completely ridiculous considering the fact that I only play tank, and the character that was the closest to Spider-Man in the tank section had to be Venom, and by close I mean they only had the swing ability that was similar. I had to basically
and they don't feel the same either.
Game. But first things first,
Venoms feel so much more clunky.
You obviously need to know that this didn't happen today, it happened a few months ago. Things were a little bit different back then, and the most important thing you need to know is that back then, Venom and Spider-Man had a team-up that no longer exists, and I miss it very, very much because it enabled some pretty cool combos. So if you see this animation,
you know it's still around, the fucking Torch team-up. I feel like I've never seen that damn thing.
This is the Venom team-up. Obviously, there's going to be a lot more that is missing or has been added since then. But I don't believe it affects the quality.
The reason why these, okay, I can tell you the reason. He's not gonna tell you because like this is like his these videos are like his baby. He takes forever on these because he wants them to be super high quality. But that's the reason though. It takes forever for him to like edit or get these edited, scripting, writing the story, because it's 52 minutes long. Like writing out a 52-minute long script and then finding footage all the way through and then making it all make sense. It's like making a mini movie. It takes a long time.
Video. Second of all, many of you probably already know this, but there's a ban system when you reach gold. And so obviously you're gonna have
So swings a lot. Necro Sniper.
The question on what Boar Nation is gonna play when Spider-Man gets banned. Well, the answer is Black Panther, and surprisingly, I'm a little bit better on him than Spider-Man.
I didn't have this problem in Season 0 when I did my one and only unranked to GM at the time. Celestial didn't exist. On Captain America, because nobody banned that shit. Except one game I got target banned because they knew it was me. And I said, you know what? Fuck you. And I think I locked in like Hulk or Mag, and I legitimately fucking dog walked their entire team. But like, you know, I do think that there should be like some type of penalty for these challenges where if they ban your character, you should have to play something really fucking stupid. Unless it's target ban, and obviously all hell breaks loose. Was it
Before
Hulk?
I went out into the trenches, I did have to get some practice in and also level up my account. Sir, swing a lot. This would give me some time to practice and also get some prime coaching from the CEO Spider-Man.
Bugger, come practice range right now.
Hello?
Right now. Like, your gameplay actually, like, it hurt to watch. You stick them, and you pull yourself towards them, and you hold your uppercut button.
So I...
Crack the whip!
No, not that button, the other one, the one that pulls you towards them. I'm not falling for it. Bro. You pull yourself towards them.
Oh, okay.
I'll rage bait.
So when I press the button, when I press this and I do
Crack
this.
the whip!
Okay, let's just
No, okay, come on. 10 hours of grinding, I was finally ready to go into ranked, and the very
average
first rank
session
that
of their
everybody needs to
streams
go
is
through
constant
is
rage
bronze.
bait.
If you don't know anything about bronze, it's the Wild West out there. Anything can happen, and in my opinion, it's the most entertaining rank to be in if you want to get really high and just have fun and you don't care about winning at all, because
That is
Is
so
this a Spidey arc?
fucking true. Mine? No, I'm watching Bogers.
it is purely RNG most of the time, whether or not you're going to
okay.
win. It's filled with people throwing.
I was gonna say though, this is true, but you know what though? Real talk, these are probably the people that have the most fun with the game.
There's no
Back
way.
in the swing of things.
It's filled with people smurfing, and it's filled with people that are trying their best, but for some reason their monitors are off. Not to mention all of the random creatures you're gonna face. I can't even fathom that these people actually vote and exist in this society. Bronze was indeed very interesting, but my Spider-Man gameplay was even more peculiar. It takes a little bit of time before I'm worthy of the mask. Oh, I just died instantly. The very first...
Bro, I don't even think I looked that bad on my first few games of Spider-Man. Remember when I did that Spidey arc where I was playing Spidey in quick play when the esport was going on, and then we were uploading the videos of like the Daily Bugle videos? Those, God, that was honestly, I'm gonna be real with you, I think that was some of my favorite content. That shit was kind of peak. I think I had like one day who looked like
game
that.
I played was a win, even though it was kind of a struggle, but I was pretty proud of my achievement. And the second game I played, I
Bring
was
it
actually...
back whenever they do the esports stuff again, and I gotta like in between matches wait like an hour for the next game to start. I'll bring it back for sure. Like these days, I don't see a reason to. You know what I mean?
playing against Luke the Ninja, and if you watch Necros or any of us, you probably have heard about him, and he is definitely not bronze, but it was really unfortunate timing because he was also doing an unranked slash.
Wait, who's this? Sorry.
Luke the Ninja. It was a struggle, but I was pretty proud of my achievement, and the second game I played, I was actually playing against Luke the Ninja, and if you watch Necros or any of us, you probably have heard about him, and he is definitely not bronze, but it was really unfortunate timing because he was also doing an unranked slash show, and even though I might be the better player, I was definitely not the better Spider-Man player in this moment. This guy's crazy! There's no way I'm getting sniped. There is no way this guy's bronze.
One thing I didn't learn from my own little Spidey arc is there's something about Spidey players they're the same breed as Hulk players. Hulk players and Spidey players have one thing in common, and they have this weird obsession that they must quote unquote diff the other player, and they will grief the game just to try to get an extra kill on the mirror.
Spiders.
This is like Gojo versus Sukuna.
Okay, let's not get crazy now. I don't think. Well, actually, you got another kill back. I was gonna say, Oh. Yeah. It's not. Oh.
Embarrassment.
Yeah, it's not.
Oh,
Oh, wait! Wait, huge! Wait, the comeback! Wait, the comeback!
That is crazy solo there. It is crazy. Bro, Necros, Luke the Ninja is sniping me in bronze with a Venom team up. After I lost against Luke the Ninja, I only managed to win 2 games before I started losing again. And every single time I lost, I was fighting demons. No! Bad tanks, bad supports, smurfs of the enemy team.
Okay, you know what? Real talk. I'm gonna say something that might be a little controversial. I think bronze to gold, the hard carry of the game, is tank. Like, once you get break through that, it's back to DPS again until you get to like the highest level. But like, genuinely, if you just even have a tank player on your team that has even one singular brain cell, it makes life 10 times easier. You don't have to worry about touching point, stopping point, a bubble once every 10 years. You know what I mean? Like, something. But once you get to gold, then like it's like, okay, like then it goes back to the DPS a little
Lagging, no healing. It was basically like a coffee.
It sounds like a skill issue though. Hey, I'm just saying, I don't think I lost a single game in bronze. I don't think I lost a single game until I got to like, I don't even know it actually. I don't even remember. It's been so long ago.
Baby versus a hydrogen bomb. Here's another.
I was playing Season 0 Captain America, arguably the worst hero in the game at the time. Hey, listen. But that was Prime Flat still. That was a little different.
There's a Loki player.
You and Sneeze and went in low elo? Yeah, but he was just talking about losing games.
Only used his ultimate to copy me and then went after me with his Spider-Man ultimate.
Your powers are mine.
Oh, he was getting sniped.
Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man.
What the fuck? There's no way.
Your powers are mine.
There's no way he copied me again, bro. Now, it worked.
Okay. According to Season 0, Wolverine was the worst. Okay, listen. The fucking delusions gotta end. That lasted 2 weeks into the game. 2 weeks. I did my Captain America at the end of Season 0, which was the month. Okay, but it was everyone always says that. Everyone brings up the Wolverine thing, but brother, I'm only using you as an example right now. People always say that whenever a character comes out, people are like, oh, it's not good or whatever. And they're like, oh, remember Wolverine? Remember Wolverine? It was legitimately 2 weeks until the entire community knew it was wrong and that it was actually really strong. And actually, it was even less than 2 weeks because 1 or 2 or 3 really good Wolf players appeared. I think it was day 3 or day 4 of the game's release that I bumped into the first ever scary Wolverine, and then I made a video on it, and then that person's YouTube channel like blew up, and there was a bunch of other ones that were blowing up at the time. I think Team Captain was one of them. It wasn't the one that I faced though, and it was within 2 weeks that everyone knew, oh shit, that was wrong. And everyone always looks back and like, well, you know, that time that was like such a small time constraint of actual time versus the rest of the game. It blows my fucking mind. Sorry.
A few times, but then I caught on and I kind of countered his ass. Come here, buddy.
Your powers are mine.
You are unbelievable.
Watch out there.
Terrorist, bro. Terrorist.
Round and pound.
Terrorists.
Okay, that was kind of clean
Terrorists. I like to call this phenomenon rage bait oriented matchmaking and not engagement oriented matchmaking, because engagement oriented matchmaking means that I'm getting engaged. I am not getting engaged because I'm already married to Necros, but I'm definitely tilted after witnessing what happened to me during those 3 games.
That's a tough
Example number 1, losing this game right here after killing 5 people with my ultimate and having a score of 33-8. That is so... Gotta get sticky. We lost the game, bro. We lost.
Hang on. I gotta hit the scoreboard real quick.
Gotta get sticky.
Hold on. It was so fast.
Gotta get sticky.
Okay. I think it was 1 tank though, right? I think this is the one guy that was on tank, maybe? Unless it was this guy? I actually can't tell. I saw they had a Groot, that was it.
We lost.
I think that was probably it.
We lost.
In the bronze region, the tank players are
Example
OP.
number 2, this character that refused to use their Luna ult because I don't know why, and just kind of sat AFK in spawn. But we are actually getting rolled. Bro, I'm losing in bronze again. We're not losing Luna ult. No, Luna ult. Use your ultimate. We need to use ult. No, it's okay. It's not their fault, guys. It's not their fault. It's not their fault, guys. It's not their fault. It's not their fault. Not their fault, guys. It's impossible to use Luna there.
Now I've got something to prove.
It's just sitting in...
Fighting the bronze voices.
Wait, 6 and 4 in bronze is actually kind of crazy though.
And then specimen number 3, this guy right here called Necros Sniper, whose whole purpose the entire game was chasing me around the map and trying to kill me, both with Spider-Man and on Wolverine. Who chases Spider-Man with Wolverine? They have Necros Sniper in the enemy team. Why is this Necros Sniper is on Wolverine? He's just focusing them. Why the fuck is he on me, bro?
Round and pound.
No way.
What is this, bro?
And then now I gotcha.
Can you fuck up?
Hey, you know what? W strategy. Deal with the best player. W
Leave
strategy.
me alone, man. What the fuck? What?
Feeling good.
Watch me go.
Also, like, let's be real. There's a giant
lost that
stigma.
game.
A giant stigma versus the Spidey players. Like, everyone, the community hates Spidey players. They think they're just annoying for some good reasons. And so, you know for a fact you're not getting healed in any of those fights. You are 100% on your fucking own.
We snipe.
Final score 2-2.
6 and 5?
This is the hardest rank in the game. Elo hell, elo hell, elo hell, elo hell. I would like to formally apologize to every bronze player. And then this Spider-Man one trick right here that was so good for bronze that he was either smurfing or he was using every single recreational drug and illegal substance known to mankind while also watching every tutorial video by Necros ever made. I say this because he absolutely was diffing me. I got a GIF. Bro, there's no way the enemy team is smurfing. There's no way I'm not getting stream sniped. Bro, no, please, no more, please.
Wait, he's actually cooking.
Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man.
Yeah,
These
probably.
people are not bronze, bro.
I would say that.
So I decided to change up my strategy and do
Merry
this
Christmas,
the entire game
Flax.
instead.
Although I would
Hope
say,
you have a happy holiday.
yo, Merry Christmas, dude. Thank you for the 16 months. Appreciate it. I would say that I remember the thing I said earlier about the whole, the Spidey players and Hulk players have something in common. A solo like that is not out of the
Wait,
question.
I'm gonna play here.
Spider Sling.
Yeah, that was kind of nice.
This is my strat.
Spider Sling. Better than
Okay,
ever.
that was kind of clean. That was kind of clean.
Now I gotcha.
Okay, these are actually kind of clean.
Actually working, bro. That Spider-Man can't kill me if he can't find me, bro. Turns out that just sitting AFK and pulling enemies into penny mines is actually a very, very viable strategy because it won us the game.
So this is where when I read some insane takes somewhere, I'm like, oh, you just do this and like you win your games, and I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? This is a good example. Yo, Finster with the 5 gift. Appreciate you on the big 5 gift. Thank you. Much love, dude. Much love. And Suki Pookie, thank you the prime.
Yes!
Final score.
We won! I was finally
Try to get some issues
able to
tell me
get out
with
of
the
bronze
30
and
months.
into silver 3. Yeah!
Plus 48 points is crazy.
Bro, it's a miracle I won.
Climbing from bronze 3 to silver 3 with an 8-3 record is kind of
This
crazy.
is good content.
That's actually kind of insane. Climbing 3 full ranks or 3 like parts of a rank with a only +3 ratio is kind of crazy.
That guy has been playing Spider-Man since the inception of the universe. Everybody hard stuck in bronze, you guys fucking suck. How are you hard stuck in bronze? This is easy shit. Speaking of silver, look at this. It's my silver play button. Isn't that awesome sauce? I think that's pretty cool considering the fact that I barely upload on this channel. I think it's pretty awesome that I have over 100k
Dude, that is actually really cool. He's come so far.
Subscribers. Now, it might not be that much compared to Mr. Beast and, you know, whatever else, but I'm still pretty proud of it. And maybe I start uploading more. Who knows? I'm like Schrodinger's cat, you know?
No, I know the answer to this. No, he's not. I know. I've talked about it. I told him he should upload more, and he was like, no, I want it to be only like super high quality videos. I'm like, okay, do more high quality videos then. He's like, oh, but they take forever. And I'm like, okay, well, then if you don't have the bandwidth to do high quality videos and stream, then like maybe you pick one more than the other. And he's like, no. And I was like, okay, then you're not gonna upload more. So yeah, listen, if you want to know the answer, you probably ain't getting more videos faster than that. Yo, speaking of play buttons, chat, we're actually getting close on my main channel to 1 million. We might be adding a gold play button back there soon. And actually, I think More Flats, even though I don't upload on that one, it's mostly my VODs channel these days. It's actually really close to 100k too. Hold on, where is it? Yo, chat, real talk. Hey, listen. I don't upload here that often. It's mostly VODs and then like the occasional rank game. If I just have too many games to upload and I just don't got enough channels, I sometimes just stick them over here. Like the occasional this rogue video, this widow video, right? I sometimes stick them over here. This is getting real close. You know what? You know what? Actually, if you haven't already, go hit the sub button on More Flats. And let's get that over the goal. All right. Sorry.
If you look inside my channel, there might be a video or there might not be a video. It's a 50-50% chance. The most important thing here is that I actually was improving from playing the character. After all, practice makes perfect, and I managed to hit my very first pull off the map.
You have to stop them from securing the
Wait, is this the one?
Oh, baby!
Wait, he didn't die. I thought he died at that clip.
That's my goat right there. That's me, baby. I got him.
I didn't actually learn how to do that very well.
Very hard work.
I haven't put enough time.
By the end of the day, I managed to climb all the way from bronze to gold, which is a lot better than most of you currently watching this video. You can get out of bronze, little Timmy.
Hey, whoa! Why are we catching strays?
I believe in you. For me personally, getting to gold was a great thing. It meant that I was steadily climbing and getting closer and closer to the final goal of Celestial. But on the other side, it was also a very, very bad thing because gold is the first rank where the ban system is actually enabled. You can ban 2 characters for each team, 4 characters in total, and usually one of the 4 characters is Spider-Man. Even though he's kind of bad, people love banning that character. The main reason is that every Spider-Man player you encounter in these ranks is probably smurfing, because there's no way that little Timmy with 10 hours in the game, currently hard stuck in silver for the last 6 months, can pull off the average combo needed to get a kill by playing Spider-Man.
Hey, whoa. Hey, listen, I literally this week did a respectating rank 1 Spider-Man, and I talked about how I think that this pull is a little bullshit, and I'd love to give Spidey some buffs so he can actually be playable without like getting the pull from 25 million meters away, because that's just like kind of a stupid mechanic. And I was like, you know, for the average player, they don't pull that off that often. It's kind of hard. It's a difficult thing to do. But like at the top level, that's like the only way that he's viable. And some people are like, no, everyone does it in gold. And I'm playing in plat. In every game, Spideys are pulling people off the map left and right. I'm like, They're doing the full come from 16 miles away going and yoinking a tank and taking him off into the fucking depths somewhere? You're telling me that that happens every game in Gold? And I'm glad we got this video. Boger also agrees.
Probably smurfing or overdosing on Adderall.
That's true. It is probably smurfing players that are doing it, and it's probably not that often.
I am not sure. It was so funny to watch the difference between my mediocre, forget that, below average Spider-Man gameplay compared to my BP gameplay where I was actually doing miracle work. I was like moving mountains. I was like splitting the sea type of stuff.
I think BP was actually really good though at this time,
just
if I remember correctly.
One single game in Gold. Same pop.
Like even right now, BP that's like kind of like BP's ass right now, like Omega ass, just because like he got nerfed a bunch. The game's also gotten power crept, right? Supports have gotten power crept in a lot of ways. It's funny. I think in the especially like the lower rank, he still has like the highest, if not one of the highest win rates. Like I think last season was probably Magic was #1, I think, if I remember correctly. But BP was still up there, even though he's like horrendous past like Plat, maybe, or Diamond. That might even be generous.
By the end of the day, I got to Plat. Let's go!
Wait, what was the original record? It was, what was it, 8 and 5 or something to hit silver?
To say that Platinum
that ratio
is
looks a lot better
slightly
now.
Unhinged would be an understatement to say the least.
Now,
Chat, I'm worried. We just got to Plat. We're only 14 minutes in out of the 52-minute
who
video.
am I gonna banish from this match?
Uh-oh.
Alright guys, they all just instantly banned Spider-Man. The
Hey, wait, whoa, that's not cool. You can't be banning your team.
best way for me to describe this rank would most definitely be SCP Containment Breach, where the SCPs
No one would ever do
are
that.
my teammates. It was slightly tilting how these creatures were throwing my games, but you know, maybe just maybe they were trying to rage bait me as well. 0-3, 0-3, 0-2. I don't believe these people were not trolling. I do not believe. There is no way. There is no way. There is no way.
Armed and dangerous!
The missionary?
He walked to spawn.
I mean, hey, you gotta do what you gotta do to get healed, right?
What the fuck am I watching? He just... What? He walks all the
Pedestrian
way from
Venom.
point on Venom to spawn. And then without
Someone's gotta
using
recreate
swing,
the Spidey walk, like the sad Spidey meme with Venom.
Again!
and then watch overtime. He just swings out the fight.
Gotta protect the KD. You gotta protect the KD.
Thankfully, I found a way to deal with all of the pent-up rage. You think I spawn camp this guy?
Oh, poor guy. That's fucking evil. Oh, that's kind of evil. Oh, poor guy. Oh, that's a mega evil. Mr. Rocket Man, why have you not learned and gone a different direction?
I'm not done with you.
Oh. I can tell you right now, that Rocket 100% went to Reddit and wrote up a fucking novel. Because that was when BP was good. That was definitely a front pager of why fucking BP is terrible for the game and kills support players and blah, 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 blah. That was peak
Whenever
that
I
era.
have the honor to visit lower ranks because of one of these unranked to Celestial or unranked to GM challenges, I always bear witness to some very interesting individuals. Like, for example, this strange player right here.
All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
What the fuck? What the fuck am I witnessing? What? He's opening a fucking portal, bro. I fuck my life, bro.
He's cooking.
What?
That guy tried to be Prime Boger and it was not.
Powerful healing.
I need to observe this guy. What is he doing?
I'm opening a portal.
I'm sure he's gonna watch it back,
I need to
right?
watch.
An arcane gate. This must be strangers doing.
That's it! Don't let anything stand in your way.
Who am I to judge, though?
Hey, okay, he didn't. Hold on, I gotta go back. I gotta go back. This portal is something else. Hold on, you gotta see this.
Fuck my life, bro.
If you didn't catch the whole thing, he's hovering up here. Here, he goes to portal and jump through here with ult.
What is?
By the eye of Agamotto.
And he fucking whiffs. and then this one is.
I'm opening a portal.
I need to watch.
An arcane gate. This must be strangers doing.
That's it!
You didn't. He fell off the map. There's. He died.
This must be strangers doing.
I can't
That's
believe that.
it!
That's
Don't let
actually
anything
insane.
stand in your way.
Who am I to judge, though? He probably watched one of my streams, one of my clips, one of my videos, saw me popping off on Strange in one above all lobbies by doing some stupid portal shenanigans, and said, hey, I can do the same thing, but better. He couldn't. He couldn't do it better. But hey, I'm also a victim of my own stupidity, and sometimes your brain just turns off.
Holy shit, that was something. Hold on, one sec.
Speaking of plat, guess who just got 10 plus prime frames after selling all their weapon blueprints at Maru's Bazaar? Raised hand emoji. Raised
Yo,
back of hand
appreciate
emoji.
the 5, dude. Hey,
This
congrats. Happy for you, happy for you. That's awesome.
Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man.
Did you just... That's tough.
Thancfully, by the end of the day, I managed to climb quite a bit, and
I've done
got
stuff like
to
that, though.
Platinum 1, which was quite the achievement considering how horrible my Spider-Man gameplay was. I didn't have C, bro. What the fuck is happening?
Can't give up now.
Remote access to your keyboard. But hey,
Okay.
maybe during day 3 it will improve. It does not improve. Day 3 or 3. I don't know how to pronounce it actually. Either way, it was kind of boring. Nothing really happened outside of me going around and winning a bunch of games in Plat 1 until I got to Diamond, which was pretty damn fast, not gonna lie.
Feedback from Prime. I thought he was already...
I do have something to brag about. I did manage to
Plat
learn
1.
a new combo for Spider-Man during that day because people were begging me over and over and over again to learn it. So I sat down in practice range, I learned it, and I managed to
Is it the
pull it
overhand
off in the
slam?
game. I get it. It's uppercut, shift to cancel the animation of the uppercut, then right click to get the sticky, and then left click to kill them. To do with extra damage.
What? Oh, this
Fuck.
one. Yeah, that combo, yeah. Yeah, if you get really good at the combos, especially on Spidey, you can actually pop the fuck off. It's harder now. Much harder now, but
Bye-bye.
I did not get that advanced in my Spidey training.
Absolutely stupidly.
Was somebody complaining about him on Spidey there in that clip? Did you guys hear that? It sounded like it. Or some of the enemy Spidey maybe.
I'm like machine learning, bro. You tell me something, I learn it in 0.5 milliseconds. Diamond 1! During these times where I land these combos or these pulls off the map, the character is really fun, even though it's probably not fun for the enemies. For me though, I do not enjoy the other moments where you just swing in and die time and time again because you don't get healing, you don't have space, because your team sucks, enemy team is cheating, enemy team is smurfing, and for the next day of my BP and rank to Celestial, excuse me, I mean Spider.
You know what's funny? I feel like Spidey is one of those characters that is like, 1, super popular, super loved. 2, he is actually really fun to play, but he's such a menace, and especially dive characters sometimes are such a menace to like players that they just hate playing against it, and they do not want to deal with it. Genshu thing, the 5 months, appreciate it.
And rank to Celestial, thanks for looking pretty interesting.
Much better.
Oh my f***ing god, I hate Bucky so much. Jesus Christ.
Wait. No
Majority of my
way.
games were filled with people either trying really hard to rage bait me or just teammates that decide that maybe it's not worth the effort just because they don't like what I picked. Either way, it was tough. It is extremely annoying to try.
It's actually only got worse the last few months where like, dude, people's mental is destroyed in this game. And you know what the funny part is? I hate to say it. Remember when Rivals had all those headlines a couple months ago where it was like lost 85% of players, whatever? That was probably the best time of the game. I'm not even joking. Like, I remember queuing a lot and I was like, dude, nobody was raging. Every game was kind of fun. Like, the game itself was like okay, but like most of the people were chill. And then I went back and I played Overwatch a little bit at the time. And like, I think I got more slurs per game in Overwatch than I'd gotten in years. And so I didn't play a whole lot of that. And then I came back, played more Rivals again. And like, I wasn't having like a blast. I was like mostly doing a lot of variety, but like the community was actually pretty decent. And then it's funny, in the last like month or so with like the holidays and also like the hype behind Gambit and Rogue actually being like good characters and people were like, holy shit, these are actually pretty fun. It like somehow got worse again.
Your best and have people give up at the drop of a hat. For example, this game right here, it was rough, right? I'm gonna say it right now, it was really rough. My performance was abysmal and my teammates' performance was even worse. We couldn't cap first point, only a couple of ticks. That wasn't good enough. As you might know, this is a very difficult position to defend from, but when we swapped sides, I completely reset and I was ready. I could do it if I tried my best. And believe me, I did try my best. That was actually so hard. It's insane. I mean, we can still win the game.
Much better.
That's why you never give up. Never give up. Never give up. Even when it looks unwinnable, you can bitch and you can complain and you can say it's fucking over and it's GG'd. But to yourself, it's always winnable.
Touch for like 10 more seconds and 10 seconds like 2.
10 more seconds. Holy shit, how is he still alive?
Oh my fucking god.
Oh. Nice, GG.
That was insane, actually.
Another epic victory! Big win!
These are the type of games I absolutely love and are the most memorable part of my gaming experience. I don't enjoy when I'm dominating and destroying the enemy team. I forget those matches in an instant when every single thing is stacked against me, but I still manage to prevail. It just feels so good. Example number 2.
Feels horrible being on
This
the
game
opposite
right
side of those
here,
games,
where
but
my teammate gave up because he didn't like the fact that I played BP.
Just give me BP, bro.
Bro, I'm not giving you BP. Either play BP or Spider-Man, bro. You either want to throw the game. What the fuck am I going to do about it?
You're gonna be a bitch because you think you're Spider-Man.
Yeah, I am Spider-Man. Somebody has to wear the mask, bro. You are, listen, you're losing your mind because you don't have BP. You're the grown-ass man.
I don't care, bro.
Well, you obviously care because you're screaming in voice chat. If you don't care, just go troll, go AFK, leave voice chat, and go on with your life. Alright, and even though that guy was extremely obnoxious and toxic for no reason, I kind of just stood my ground, kept playing the game, and by the end of it, he changed his mind, started trying, and we won the game. That's why it's important to always stick to your guns, guys. Never get tilted, always flame your team, rage bait oriented matchmaking. Remember this.
we're sending the wrong messages here, man.
I got you, bro.
Take it. You popped off.
I don't know how we got it so fast.
I mean, it's all mental battle. It's all in the mind. It's all in the mind.
That is true,
It's all in the
though.
mind.
Both mental
That's my
battle.
#1 tip. And finally, we have this game right here, where I don't know if this guy is a genuine blockhead or he's rage baiting. But either way, it was a surreal experience that actually led to me finally ranking up to Grandmaster. Yo, Strange, you want to play Venom? Or maybe support?
I might play Venom, but I think maybe Black Widow or Miss Fantastic should go support. Nah, brother, I'm better than Boga. I'm better than Boga and Strange, I promise you.
This guy thought that this guy is asking him if he's vulgar, but he doesn't realize that I am in the lobby.
I told you guys, Boga's got nothing on me.
Yeah, the guy's a fraud.
You sound like you're from Sweden or Norway.
You know, it's really funny, but like, can you guess where I'm from? I'm not from Sweden.
Are you from a brown country?
What do you mean by that?
No, what? No. I'm a Doctor Strange player.
Is that a hint to like where Doctor Strange is from? Are you American?
No, I am a Strange.
The jokes write themselves on the intelligence department.
Claire, me as a person, just a hint.
Okay, yeah, I don't think you're Burger. If you were Burger,
we're bleeding New Yorkers dry.
I'd give you a kiss on the mouth.
What did he say?
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, boys. Grandmaster is the great filter. At least in my mind, this is how I view this rank. Because it's a big mixed bag of people. A lot
That's
of them
true,
are pretty
actually.
good mechanically.
Although now, I don't know, it's weird. I actually think it's gone lower. I actually think that the average GM game these days is such more coin flippy because you have like the really try-hard casual players that get there. Like they play the game every day, but like they're not like insane at the game. They just play a lot of games. You have the people who play occasionally, but are really fucking good. You have the people that also don't play the game a ton and they're insane at the game, but they're on their alt account or smurfing. That is that is the ultimate trifecta, because the casual player who plays a lot, right, maybe not be that good, but like they're on the come up. They're just like, they're going to bump into insanely unwinnable games. Right, and they really want to win and they really want to try, but then they bump into people that don't play as much. But those players are actually typically just as skilled, if not more skilled. But they don't care as much because they're just there to play, and like they can go up and down as fast as they want if they actually locked in. And then you have the people that are there because their queues got too long on their main account, or they want to camp for a little while, or they're tired, or they're drunk and they want to play like the game still, but they don't want to ruin their main account. So there's a lot of Smurfs in GM too. GM now is like demon territory.
And have decent knowledge of the game. But everybody
If you used to play Overwatch, I would say it's like old Overwatch high masters, if that makes sense. If you played old Overwatch, like not Overwatch like today, we're talking Overwatch like either between like 2018 versus 2023. High masters is a good example.
Most is kind of clueless and managed to stumble their way to GM by either playing with a stack, getting boosted, or just getting lucky. This rank is filled with very unique individuals, playstyles, and one tricks. Half the time I have no clue what's going on, but at least I know that they're mechanically more gifted than the lower ranks, and also have heard some very basic concepts, like for example pushing, kiting, and peeling, but clearly they have never heard of the objective. Why doesn't he press Q?
Okay, try not to die now. We can still put up and
Dude, I went on that losing streak the other day and ended up in fucking GM again for the first time in a while. Bro, those games were horrendous. Nobody touches point. Nobody.
So
I think we see 9 like 4 games.
You're gonna see 9.
Oh. Okay.
The current score is 0.
Obviously, Spider-Man is a lot harder to play in Grandmaster and above because people know what to pick to make your life a living hell. You're basically a very annoying mosquito, but the average mosquito has more lethality than Spider-Man.
It's like kind of dark but true.
The grind from Grandmaster 3 to Grandmaster 1 was trivial. I won so many games in a row that I managed to ELO slingshot from Grandmaster 3 to Grandmaster 1 in no time, but that's thanks to matchmaking, or as some of you might call it, EOMM. It just blessed me with enemies that didn't wear their headphones or simply couldn't afford them. This is the second day in a row.
There's an Iron Man waiting for us to walk out the room, and he's gonna ult from top behind.
Yeah, don't worry about it. I'm right there next to him.
Enemy located.
Hey, don't worry about it. Just walk out. Just walk out. Just walk
Okay,
out.
we're walking.
Yeah. Stay close.
Maximum crack the whip.
Nice, buddy.
That is a real GM player. A real human. That was a real guy. Holy fuck.
What is that sound? Must have been the wind. Now, I do want to take a little segue here and explain a very, very important concept about my stream. When you look at an Eastern European man or a Balkan man, you're going to see that the facial expressions aren't very expressive, in the sense that we don't usually smile that much, especially when...
I get that. I understand him on a level, a similar level. Not quite to his level, but as a fellow Bostonian, if you are a fellow Bostonian or even a New Englander, you understand. You probably get me more than most. Especially if you're an American, if you're a Southern American or a West Coast American, or hell, even not northern Midwest. Northern Midwest, we're actually sort of similar. If we're talking like Minnesota, Chicago, stuff like that, we're actually like kind of similar. Not totally, but like, you know, like we're talking like middle, lower Midwest. You probably actually are actually the opposite. You're probably like, oh my God, he's always upset. He doesn't smile. He's not smiling. He doesn't look happy. Meanwhile, my expression is just like default, you know. But if you are a New Englander, you get it. You actually probably think like, oh, he's actually pretty happy most of the time, because like that's just the average New Englander. That said, though, I get what he means.
We're not talking to the camera or trying to smile. It is not a natural reflex of ours to seem happy, because there is nothing to be happy about. So it really annoys me when somebody comes into my stream, looks at my face that is just Eastern European, and points out how depressed I am and I should smile more. Guys,
dude, this happens to me all the time. I've had to like stop addressing it though, because like people get more upset at it. They're like, well, dude, it's not that big of a deal. And I used to try to explain it to people. I'm like, dude, imagine being at like your work. Like, let's say you work in an office and you're sitting at your cubicle and somebody walks by and they go, oh my God, are you okay? And you're like, what? You're just sitting there, like you're just doing work. You're like, what? Like, are you okay? Is everything okay? And you're like, yeah. Why? They're like, oh, you just look like really upset. I'm just like, no, I'm good. And they go, oh, okay. And then they walk away, and then somebody else walks up and goes, dude, are you okay? And you're like, what the fuck, dude? I'm just sitting here. Like imagine if you were just sitting at your desk doing some work and like multiple people walk by and just kept doing that to you. Like you'd eventually be like, what the fuck's wrong with you people? You know? That's basically what it is. You know what I mean? That happens to me often at the office. And is it annoying as shit? Is it annoying as shit?
I'm 25 years old, 26 very soon. I don't need to smile all the time.
Yo, streamer Q, thank you for 5 gifts. Appreciate you. And the one true scrub, thank you 4 months. Nash, you think they're 8 months.
Oh, wait, hold on. What's your, you got only.
Wait, hold on, I missed it. What just happened?
I'm 25 years old, 26 very soon. I don't need to smile all the time.
You sound like an Eastern European, like gay porn star.
Do a team up thing again.
Oh, wait, hold on. What's your, you got OnlyFans?
My grind from GM3 to GM1 was pretty damn easy. But that's when things got hard. I got stuck. I played game after game after game. I kept losing and losing and losing. Dropped to GM2, get to GM1. I just couldn't get to Celestial. At the same time, some other people like my friend Andrew were doing the same challenge. They easily climbed Celestial. But for me, something was stopping me. Mentally, I was blocked. And I just decided to take a break.
Oh.
During the break, I did a lot of stuff. First and foremost, I tried to qualify for the Ignite tournament with Team Schmungus, and obviously we failed, but I farmed a lot of really good clips.
Just come back. We need support.
Play with me down here.
I'm out.
Hot take. Maybe a bit of a hot take. I feel like Rivals clips don't really hit, you know? Like, I never see cool Rivals clips or clip compilations or anything. They just don't hit. I don't know what it is. It just kind of... I mean, it's because like the support ults are just constantly going off, so it's hard to actually chain together kills. But like the portal clips is like the only thing that I even remember. Everything else is just like gone.
Yeah. Okay.
I can swap one.
I cannot, don't worry. Just 5 points, guys. Okay.
I got one.
Big.
I one spiel. I got 2, 3, 4.
Don't use.
I got them all, boys. Second of all, I attended TwitchCon and did some IRL streams with FanFan. And third of all, I actually went and participated in a Street Fighter tournament for the Sage of Slime. This was the very first time
the classic. You do too many things at once.
It was really fun. I played Bison and I even bought a leverless. I'll probably do more streams in the future. Look at this guy.
What's a leverless?
Isn't he awesome? I still haven't
used
them because I'm too busy grinding Marvel Rivals. But all that I think was pretty important because it was a very nice change of pace from me grinding.
Boger's not very tall. Have you guys not seen the photo of me and Boger at Streamer Awards? Did I tweet it? I don't know if I tweeted it. I did. I think I did tweet it. Did I tweet it? Oh, I did. I'm not gonna lie, I did him so dirty. I chose some photos for him. He had nice photos. I thought these ones were funnier though. There was nice photos, but then I was like, what if I just posted these instead?
Spider-Man, and it allowed me to learn a lot of things about myself. Like, for example, I absolutely hate playing Spider-Man. And the best part about all of this is that I took such a long break that it was time for Season 3, and Season 3 had a rank reset, so I had to do everything all over again from plat. I'm gonna lose my mind. If you're enjoying my video or the content in general, you can support me in 2 ways.
Wait, Boger moved? Oh, this is when he was in America, I think,
Number
actually.
1, you can go check out my merch at boger.org, where we sell all kinds of stuff from Bingus shirts to Glorp mugs. All the designs are very cute. It's
I've
all
never
very
sold
high
merch.
quality, and
Other
I
than
love
the-
them. I use them every single day, and I own all
Gamersupps
of them.
collab
So if
thing I
any of
did,
those
but that wasn't
products
my
catch
merch.
your eye, you can go
They did
buy
that.
them at boger.org. The second and probably best way for you
know
to
he did that.
support me is going to the Streamer Awards website and voting for me for your Marvel Rivals Streamer of the Year. Yes,
No, it's long enough. Sorry about that one, buddy. My bad. To be fair, I did vote for Boger though. I was if Boger won, I actually would have been very happy. But I would have been I actually would have been very, very, very happy. If you watched my voting process, I actually voted for him. You wrong for that, dude? It's funny. It's a funny moment, dude. Like we literally talked about it. Like, dude, like have a laugh, dude. Dude, fucking have some whimsy in life. Have some whimsy.
I got nominated, and I know I sound like a politician, but I really want to win, and the competition is quite fierce. So every vote counts, and I would greatly appreciate it if you enjoy my content. Also, side note, voting closes on the 29th of November, so you gotta vote before that, and if you watch this video after that, you better hope I win or there will be consequences.
Ela switch, kurwo, żebyś zdechła i ta twoja matka kurwa też.
Look at my stats. No, I'm not gonna switch. I'm doing good. Remember, Spider-Man said that, so.
Hey, listen, he threatened to kidnap Gus. So, does someone have the screenshot? He was a few days before the thing closed. He was like, if I don't get Eternity today or something, I'm going to kidnap Gus. And I was like, oh, hell no. Now I'm definitely winning.
Wait, that was the worst.
I just watched Arclight and Dagger jump off the point.
I'm gonna lose my mind. Not only did I not have a Venom team up anymore, they also reset the ranks, added Phoenix, which is not a good character to play against, and nerfed Spider-Man. It's as if Guang Guang himself has been watching my stream, saw me taking a break and said, you can't do that, and instantly punished me with 10 million nerfs.
Oh
just
yeah,
to make
that,
sure I never
that was the season they heavily
But
nerfed
you know
Spider-Man
me,
too, actually.
I'm like syphilis and I keep pushing that damn rock uphill. Or was it Sisyphus? I forgot. The point I'm trying to make here is that no matter how hard it gets, no matter how annoying it gets, and no matter how much I hate the challenge, I'll keep doing it until I finish it, unless
the Lifeweaver challenge. Holy shit.
I couldn't do that.
Years.
Needless to say, I got off plat extremely easily. I did struggle here and there, but you have to keep in mind that the rank reset also meant that the players in this rank were not entirely plat. There were a lot of diamonds and GMs that were climbing their way back up to their ranks. That being said, I do want to point out that I think rank resetting every 2 months is inherently very, very stupid. I'll give you a really good example on why this system doesn't work. Big John 72 is an Eternity player. He loves playing the game and he's good at the game, but he needs to take a month off. During that month, the new season is released and he gets D-rank to Diamond, which isn't that big of a deal, but suddenly he needs to smurf even though he doesn't want to, especially if he starts playing the game well into the season. Now,
I mean, they did kind of change it now. It doesn't happen like that often. They don't reset that hard. So like they've made some good changes in this department.
All the players are Diamond and are no longer D-ranked Eternity players. This just creates a lot of issues for everybody involved because Big John is an honest gamer and he doesn't want to do it. He likes competing against people of the same rank. Things get progressively worse though, because if Big
Oh, he fell
John
off. That
is
was kinda
really
cool.
needed at the oil rig and he needs to take 3 or 4 months off, he's gonna
Okay,
go through
that's
2 rank resets,
true.
and suddenly you have an Eternity player who's playing in silver. This is really boring, both for the Eternity player and the silver players, because nobody wants him there. He doesn't want to be there, and they don't want
They don't
him
reset
to
his
be
heart
there.
anymore, though,
And
so
the
like a lot of
only
this
way
doesn't
for
really
him
matter
to
that
go
much,
back to
right?
his rank is if he sits down and grinds, and if he doesn't have the time to do so, he's just wasting his time, and he's probably gonna stop playing the game. So please,
Because I remember us
consider
talking about
changing
this
the
at some
system
point.
and also adding placements. I know you said you will, but you should do it sooner rather than later. Rant over. Small addendum here, but they did actually add placements to Season 5 of Marvel Rivals, which makes me very, very happy. You are no longer losing 10 million ranks at the beginning of every season, but instead you have to do 10 matches, and based on your performance, you're gonna get a specific rank. Now, I do still believe that this is very stupid to do every 2 months, but it is a great, great improvement. Back to the video. The grind
Is there going to be a rank reset for Season 6 where they do placements? I don't remember.
Diamond was a tiny bit exhausting. I spent a lot of hours, a lot of days, a lot of nights going up and down, and it was taking a toll on me. I was getting increasingly more frustrated. The only way we lose the game is if you decide to tilt and throw the game. Just go support. We win. Just go support. Go support. Listen. Go support and avoid this guy and report him for throwing. But we're gonna lose the game 100% because you decide to give up because this guy is playing Mantis, okay? It's the indomitable human spirit. The only way the pyramids were ever built is through teamwork, and sometimes we need to do teamwork together, guys, okay? We need to build the
fucking pyramids is crazy.
Built by one person, thank you.
Bro, what the fuck are you talking about?
Some of the games I was popping off, meticulously planning combos and pulls off the map to win the game, and it felt awesome. Other games, I was just getting
That was a nice
bullied
freeze.
both by my teammates and the enemies.
Yeah. Like, okay. Real talk. Like, I feel like there's long-term consequences to like the entire community basically being like, this character's fucking ass. Like you don't want to play with them. Like these players in general. But it's also not their fault either. Because like there are times where certain characters are ass, or for a little bit, having those players on your team is ass, because like they just basically are quote unquote trolling because they're playing like not a good character. But the thing I've realized more and more every day is that I both love and hate this aspect of my quote unquote streaming job, is that the super casual player doesn't know balance patches and cannot discern one balance patch from another. They literally can't do it. So like, for example, if a character falls off and becomes really weak because like they got nerfed or whatever, people will latch on to you saying like that character's not good right now, and be like, what are you talking about? That character's good. It's great, because they can't tell the difference from game to game because they literally don't feel the balance patch. They just don't. And then when it gets rebuffed later and becomes really strong, they come back around and go, oh, I see. Like you said that they were ass. They're actually really fucking good. Like, stupid. And sometimes they're like, I told you. And it's like, what? Like, there was patches. The patches changed the way they work. They went from good to bad to good. That's how balancing in video games works. But they don't catch that part. They catch only the parts of X character good now, X character bad now. And so the longer a game goes on, the worse it actually gets. It genuinely will get worse as longer the game goes. Good example is Penny. Penny Season 0. Fucking dog cheeks. Season 1. Omega dog cheeks. And now here we are in Season 5.5. She's actually kind of a menace on some maps. Like, literally ban-worthy. And people will go, yeah, well, see, I told you Penny was good. And it's like, are you going to miss the part where she's gotten buffed like 6 million times and has a good team up too? Or there'll be other examples like Ultron. Ultron was kind of shit. He was really good. Then he became shit. And now he's good again. And people are going to be like, dude, people said Ultron wasn't good. And he's very fucking good now. The cycle just endlessly continues for forever. And it's genuinely frustrating. as somebody who gets to be the mouthpiece on both ends of like, you know, talking about the good and the bad and reporting on the good and the bad, because like a lot of times they won't hear the report, they'll hear the message. And man, oof, it's something that has made me a little more jaded over the years, but you know, it is the reality. And the reason why I even brought it up is for this case with the Spidey players. Like a lot of times people immediately want to throw the game if there's a Spidey on your team. Because they're like, oh, this guy sucks. This guy is going to throw the game. He's on Spidey. Even if he's a really good Spidey player, or it's even a good Spidey map. They're just like, eyes glaze over. 4 months ago, Spidey was shit. Spidey players throw, blah, 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 blah. And like, their eyes have already glazed over. They have no thinking capacity. And they're like working off old information and believe the old information is still relevant. So they will troll the game thinking someone else is trolling the game.
Hey, listen, my performance isn't the best, but it's not exactly like you guys probably up. I mean, listen, our mag is 1-4 as well. Why didn't you blame him? It's kind of hard to do anything.
Just stop speaking. You're not good. You're blaming other people when you're the worst one in the team.
I'm not blaming anyone. I'm just saying, you know, like, why point the blame at me?
Still haven't gotten one kill.
I just got a kill on Jeff, actually. I just hated how helpless I felt sometimes, because if the enemy team swapped to a counter like MORE, I wouldn't be able to do anything. And the issue here is that I couldn't even ban all the counters that Spider-Man has. He has like 50 million of them. I'm gonna cry. Well, I wanted to ban MORE, didn't I? But you guys didn't want to ban MORE.
I mean, you could swap.
No, I can't. That's the thing, I can't. There's a bomb implanted on me. No, I can't swap. Here, I know you're gonna be like, oh, Bor, you don't have to keep playing the character. You're throwing people's games. Are you just farming content? Yes, I am farming content. That's the whole point. After grinding a little bit more and a quick trip to China, thank you, Netties, I did finally manage to get the Grandmasters. Don't get me wrong. Very excited about that. It meant I was closer to finishing the challenge, but this also meant that the challenge
honestly, I have so much that I kind of want to say about that topic, but I'm just gonna leave it alone.
Challenge isn't over, and the games weren't getting any easier. So
and also the player base got better too.
Yeah, it is.
Honestly, taking a break for that long was probably a mistake because the player base got better.
Obviously, if you've paid attention to the video, this has not been my first rodeo in Grandmasters. It is my second one, but somehow it got even worse. Because by far, this has to be the most obnoxious group of rank-hungry, low IQ, high-energy, jackrabbit, fucking wannabe, big-time, small-time, shit-talking, irritating bunch of motherfuckers I've ever had to endure.
So this is season 3, by the way, or like season 3, season 4-ish is like where this is taking place, which is, by the way, when I was talking earlier, lines up when everyone was saying like community's trash, everyone's toxic, right? Which was true. It was true. And we're watching it again. I think it's chilled out a lot, except the last month, because right now it's December 22nd. It's the holidays. So like the last month has been a little bit degenerate. But it actually chilled out later on. But this was ass. And in real talk, like, hey, listen, I'm not trying to be a casual hater, but like, a lot of times it is like the really casual players who just are also good at games. You know, because like they care about winning and they want to win, but they don't care about the game enough to like understand that they're gonna play the same people every day and like realize, oh shit, like sometimes, you know, even if you're losing, like it could be your fault or someone else's fault. But even if you think it's someone else's fault, it's not worth flaming them 90% of the time because it's just gonna make them play even worse. And so like, you know, I have games where I'll like bitch to chat and be like, yeah, this guy's fucking ass, or like this shit's ass or whatever. And like, yeah, I could be doing better, but I'm not gonna flame that guy because like that's just not gonna do anything. Or sometimes I'm thinking it in my head and I don't say it out loud, right? But this was a lot of games that are really popular at the time have this problem.
More
when Rivals was super popular, it had that problem.
Look at our Spidey, dude. They have 3 supports. Spidey cannot do shit and he's still not switching.
Well, I haven't said anything. Why the fuck are you trash talking me?
No, dude, you cannot do shit. You have like 4 kills and probably 3 of them is final hits only.
Okay, can we go trash talk the next person now? Most of the losses were people giving up at the drop of a hat, either because I was playing Spider-Man or because my team did something they didn't like, which infuriated them to the point where they were either arguing in voice chat with me or somebody else, or straight up decided to UFK and throw the game. Believe me, I did try to negotiate with them, but negotiations fell short quite quickly most of the time.
Isn't the entire role of Spider-Man to actually...
No, why you argue?
I won't lie to you. This is where I like unironically kind of enjoy the streamer buff. Yeah, I get games where I'm gonna get chased around, but like sometimes you guys have seen it happen, right? You've seen it happen. We get into a game, someone's fucking being annoying, someone starts trolling, throwing, whatever it is, and then the name's unhide, and they go, "Oh, wait, is that Flats? Like that one? That Flats? Oh shit, what's up, dude?" And then, like, you know, the game gets a little better after. But man, I really genuinely do feel for the regular player's experience, because like it's ass. And I'm gonna be honest with you, there is no solution. The only solution is to like ban those accounts more often, and I don't think that's a good option anymore. I think that a lot of games, when they ban really heavily, like Overwatch was a good example. Overwatch, when it did its hard ban waves, even though I think was the right call at the time because the game was spiraling out of control, what it ended up causing was just like alt account heaven, but also like, I don't know how to describe this to you. It's like weird, almost like purity culture is, I guess, the best way to put it, where it's like everyone, unless they're like the most perfect human, is awful, and like legitimately will call them like the worst things on the planet, like literal Nazi type of shit. And it's weird. Like it actually threw the game really hard out of balance, and it's kind of sad, but like they made the right call at the time. It just had a consequence that was kind of unintended. So like, what do? Especially in a game like Rivals, where it's like so team oriented, where if your teammates are genuinely throwing, like you can't win the game. You don't have the solo carry potential. Like it's a teamwork thing. I don't know.
Listen. No, I'm genuine. No, cloak. Breathe for a second. Relax. Just stand behind the wall. We will deal with the widow when she comes closer. But if you sit in the open, she will just kill you. Like, I know how to explain this to you. You need to give us time. You can't sit in your... I'm not trash talking you. Genuine advice, because I want to win the fucking game, okay? Sit behind the wall. The thing is gonna help you with BP. I will go on the widow. But if you sit in the open and get headshot, we're gonna lose the game. Just breathe, relax. And
honestly, good on that guy though for like just quietly listening. That's rare.
Don't crash out and sit behind a wall. Just sit.
Now say you love me.
No, bro, I won't say I love you. But you know me, I wasn't affected by it at all, and I was mostly unbothered, just chugging along. Win, loss, win, loss, win, loss.
And then you just become desensitized.
Rank up, D-rank, GM2, GM3. Same story as before. I was stuck in the same spot for a while. This in itself was not that big of an issue. I could theoretically just sit there and queue up for 10 hours every single day and eventually get to Celestial. Basically like me bashing my head against the wall until the wall eventually breaks. But what if the wall had a timer where it would reset and fully heal up and you would have to start all over again? It sounds familiar, doesn't it? Because there was a looming threat over me that wasn't going to allow me to do that.
Another rank reset.
Season 4 of Marvel Rivals, which means a new rank reset. Thank you, Netties. There was only a week remaining. I had to plan for my tournament, which I was organizing, the $100,000 Boger Bash, and also dedicate as much time as possible for the challenge. Not to mention that Spider-Man is considered one of the weakest characters in the game. I don't even hear...
Honestly, that event was one of the better tournaments. All the Rivals tournaments recently have been fucking butt cheeks. And I said that my last tournament was going to be my last tournament, and then I had to break that rule because there's something that's coming up for a friend, and I was like, fuck. Like, if it wasn't you, I wouldn't do it. But, like, it's a friend that's doing it, and so I was like, fuck it. And then I just literally got asked about something today, and I'm like, fuck. It's the same week I'm already breaking the rule. Fuck it, I'll do that one too. But these are probably the last two that are coming up. But it's just, yeah, it was, yeah.
Your support players complaining about him anymore. Hell, nobody even bans him unless you're bronze, silver, or gold. The odds were stacked up against me, and I'm going to be honest, I wasn't sure if I could do it. I hated the idea that there was now a timer attached to me that was slowly ticking away unto my ultimate demise. My time was now...
Well, if you think about it, there's always a timer ticking down for your ultimate demise. If you think about it.
Finite, which also meant that the amount of games I could play until the rank reset was also finite.
Probably think 6
and
months
that
to
idea
get
scared me because every single loss had that much more weight to it. It wasn't only about points. I could always get the points back, but I couldn't get the time back. It was gone forever. And so 3 days before Judgment Day, I had made negative progress. I went from G...
Listen, I'm sorry to give you an existential crisis, okay? If you want to make yourself feel better, you could think like, man, you know, every day you sign in and you have Amazon Prime and you pay for Amazon Prime for free shipping for your Amazon account because everyone orders Amazon stuff all the time. And then you might have a Amazon Prime that's a thing that's attached to it called Twitch Prime, which gives a free sub to your favorite streamer every month, and if you don't use it, you lose it. So if you have a free Twitch Prime sub available, if you don't use it, it will be gone forever. It will be destroyed. So why not use it on your favorite streamer, aka me? So check and see a free Twitch Prime sub available now by clicking the subscribe button, and there's a little box that's there that says use free Twitch Prime sub. And you just click that button, and then you hit the next one, and boom, you get ad-free viewing, you're subscribed, and you don't lose it. And you use it. Because if you don't use it, you lose it. Tecadillo, or Tecadiego. I probably didn't say it right. England Prime. See? See? There's always it always comes back around. Genie thing in the Prime. See? There's always a reason. There's always a reason, chat. All right, let's keep going.
GM2 to GM3.
Did Az just go off too? Fucking peak.
Bordering diamond. And just when I went on the winning streak, just before I finally got back to GM2, disaster struck. I got into a game. I was playing BP because Spider-Man was banned. And before the game even began, it started to crash and lag to the point where my entire PC had an aneurysm. I was at a breaking point. I ended my stream because I knew for a fact that I was too tilted to continue. I was so tilted, as a matter of fact, that after I ended the stream, I queued up off stream to play Spider-Man to get back the points I lost. And the best part is that I didn't gain them back. I ended up in the same place that I started after 5 hours of grinding. I ran out of time. The next day, I had a scheduled stream with the Marvel Rivals voice actor, so I couldn't grind Spider-Man. The day after that was the very last day I could grind before the rank reset. I just wasn't getting to Celestial from Grandmaster 3 in a single day, especially when you consider how badly I've been performing the last week. I simply had accepted defeat, and I had accepted the fact that I wasn't worthy of the mask. It was outside of my control, and I just couldn't do anything about it. That is how losers think, and I hate the idea of being a loser. I had one more day left, and I was gonna give it my best. If I had to grind from dusk to dawn, if I had to grind for 24 hours straight, I would do so. And if I failed along the way, at least I know that I tried my best. I wasn't just gonna sit there and feel sorry for myself while also complaining about how everything is stacked up against me, how it was impossible to climb and it was outside of my control, because I knew it was bullshit. I could do it, I just wasn't trying hard enough. And so I had decided that on this last day, I was gonna give it my best. I was gonna grind as long as I had to. The indomitable human spirit. Until I was finally worthy of this elusive rank called Celestial.
True. Best thing 3 months. Tarp taking Prime. More taking the Prime.
Where's the... Judgment Day was finally upon us, and the odds were stacked against me. Obviously, I only had 1 day remaining to finish the challenge, but I also got sick. I wasn't too sick, but I wasn't feeling at 100%. Second of all, for some reason, Marvel Rivals and Nvidia decided to collab and make the most buggy driver patch known to mankind, so my game looked like this a lot of the time. But thankfully, I did have a couple of things that were going my way. I managed to sneak in a couple of wins the day prior, so I started off at GM2, which was a really good head start. And second of all, the first couple of games were extremely easy. Huge emphasis on first couple of games.
That's Silent just can't score all.
Because just right before I ranked up to GM1, NetEase sent their most loyal government agents to ruin my games. Look, he doesn't ult! Hello? They have no ultimates, bro! They have no ultimates! Like, we win the game if he fucking ults on point! We have encountered a very rare species of ranked players. A Black Widow player with a very, very minuscule chance of encountering them in the GM lobby. 1.82%. This extraordinary creature is half deaf, half blind.
Happy 62 months smile
to make sure you don't win your games.
Long time.
This cretin right here was throwing this game for no particular reason other than he was pissed off, but he also managed to throw the ban phase by getting Jeff the Land Shark and Mr. Fantastic banned. Jeff the Land Shark at the time was nowhere near the same levels of broken as he is right now.
Oh, I see. He's a sleeper agent, guys.
But if it is any solace, I knew that this guy wasn't targeting me, but instead he was just doing it to everyone, because the next game I was facing him and the exact same thing happened and we lost the game.
That's the worst.
Same old story.
That is unironically the worst fucking thing, is you have an actual government agent on your team, you avoid them, and then you queue in the next game and they go, oh my god, they have like 3 really fucking good players, and that guy. Ah, shit. And then that guy proceeds to do fucking nothing but gets the win because the other players are insane. You're just like, man.
I won 5 in a row, I lost 5 in a row, and I was back at the beginning. Yippee! And right after I went on a losing streak, I went on another winning streak. I'm watching you, NetEase. And with the help of this Elo slingshot, I managed to hit Grandmaster 1 after 4 hours of grinding.
Okay. Okay. That's kind of nice. Kind of look like the Luna flew back there. You guys see
Type
that?
voluntarily babysitting Bruno with streams for this long. Also, I turn 23 tomorrow. Thanks for reminding me I'm still young, LOL.
You're knocking on the door. What do you mean you're still young? You got 1 more year in you. And then you join us. It's coming. Yo, thank you for the 23 months. Appreciate it. Loot box, everything in the prime. Also, happy birthday. We don't see you.
And after I reached GM1, it was only going uphill. And on the 8-hour mark, I was extremely close to finally finishing the challenge, 1 game away, 1 win away from getting Celestial. But as the game began, my spidey sense was tingling and was telling me that this was not gonna be the win that was gonna push me over the edge. This was not gonna be my salvation. Oh my fucking god.
Wait, tell me it's a cheating Hawkeye.
What do you want me to do?
Bro, ask Hawkeye and we can push and we can win this fight.
Alright, so we're my agents.
The bagpipes is kind of crazy.
The magic that you're not doing.
Brother.
That one hurt. You got 1 minute.
Jesus fucking Christ, brother. 8 and 8, buddy. And so after this monumental defeat, we started tumbling down and tumbling down and tumbling down because I went on a losing streak and all the way back to the bottom of Grandmaster 1. At this point in time, I was getting a little bit insufferable. I would crash out at anything and anyone purely because of the fact that I was extremely frustrated at the game, the way it lagged, the way matchmaking worked, and the way my teammates behaved. But as time progressed,
that's the worst. I've been there.
realized that I was frustrated with my...
I think everyone's been there where you have like a tilt Q day, you know?
Inability to carry. The real anger lied within me purely off of the fact that I felt so week. I've seen so many Spider-Man players play the game, and they were much better than me. And deep inside, I knew that I could do better. I knew that I could carry these games, but I just didn't have the skill. And I think this is why I truly got upset. There was only two paths for me to take from this point onwards. Either one, I do nothing and I keep on complaining about the same old things over and over and over again without actually improving, and also ignoring the fact that the main issue and the main reason why I'm not ranking up is probably me. Or number two, I stop complaining and log in just to prove to everybody that I'm actually worthy of the mask.
Wait, don't we only have 1 day left?
It's time to get sticky, boys.
Wait, aren't we still in the last 24 hours? I wonder how long you had to stream that last day.
I just focused on myself. The games went a lot smoother and my gameplay improved drastically. I won 6 to 7 games in a row, and it wasn't because somebody carried me. It was all me. Every single game was me. My performance was phenomenal. It actually felt like I was a Spider-Man player. And so I was finally there once again. One
game off again.
Away.
Checks time left. Uh-oh.
But I wasn't gonna repeat my own mistakes. I was finally gonna finish this challenge. Remember, guys, to build a house, you need a foundation. Sun Tzu.
Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man!
Did Guang Guang send his strongest agents?
Baby. Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man! Spider-Man is ready to...
I fucking smell it.
Oh. He's doing it. He's doing it. He's doing it. They tried to soul ult.
I am beyond your understanding. You are so far behind me after those 12 hours.
Wait, he was at 12 hours at this point already? Holy shit. Chat, never give up. Never stop queuing. Always queue one more.
It's over. I'm gonna cry. It's over. Oh my fucking god. Good job.
Always
guys.
queue one more.
I don't have to play this hero anymore. Holy absolute fucking torture, brother. Jesus fucking Christ. I'm not good at this hero.
This is oddly like the Lifeweaver video.
This hero again. Fucking dog shit, piece of shit. And so I finally completed this challenge. It took me in total 55 hours and 288 games.
Jesus.
Out of those 288 games, surprisingly, I've won 177, which means I've lost 111, which puts me at a very solid 61% win rate, which I'm very surprised about because it didn't feel like I won 61%.
Well, I think the rank resets probably also boost that up because it's an overall like account win rate
of the games.
You know?
In those 55 hours though, I have improved drastically. Here's a clip from me playing the hero in the very beginning with just a couple of hours of experience. It doesn't look too flashy. As a matter of fact, it looks so bad. I cannot land any right clicks, I cannot do any combos, my swings are ass, and my haircut is horrible. And now let's take a clip of me playing Spider-Man towards the end of the challenge after I've invested over 50 hours.
Yep.
It's quite different, isn't it? As a matter of fact, you might say that
it's all practice. Every good player just practices probably more than you do, more than me. That's genuinely the big difference these days.
It's a completely different person, but it isn't. It's me. I can finally swing. I can do animation cancels. I can even do combos. It's crazy the amount of improvement I've had in such a short time. The reason why I'm yapping about this in the first place is because I want you guys to go outside of your comfort zone and try out new stuff, be it a new...
Yeah, start insta-locking whatever you want and just try hard on that one character for months. Don't care. Don't fill. Fuck everyone else.
Game, a new hobby like cooking or origami or maybe even hitting the gym. it doesn't
Different
really
direction.
matter.
Sorry.
You should never feel discouraged from trying out new stuff purely because you assume that you will be bad at it or fail. That is silly. First, there is no guarantee that you will be bad at it. You might be really talented. Second of all, I promise you that you will actually fail. As a matter of fact, you will fail time and time and time again until you learn the basics, and then
don't be afraid to fail
and again and again. But that is normal.
Most people that are either A, afraid to fail, or B, ridicule you for failing, won't even try themselves. It's so much easier to never try because you'll never fail. But the people that actually make it, and the people that will actually always like improve and be better and have a better life and more fulfilling life, are the people who try, and even if they try and fail, at least they tried. And then you know what? You can try as many times as you want. If you fail 1,000 times, guess what? You tried 1,000 times, and you can be proud that you tried 1,000 times, because most people won't even try once.
Well, that's how we learn. So if you have a dream, or if there's anything that you want to achieve, you should start working on it today, even if it is time consuming, because time will pass no matter what, and it's not gonna wait for you. Thank you again so much for watching this video. Thank you so much for voting. Thank you so much for not voting. Thank you so much for everything. I hope you have a blessed Chungus day.
True. W video. W Boger video. They're always amazing. Wait, Fresh Meat is thumbnail? Wait, that's my guy. Hey, you steal my no, not even steal him. He does it for a lot of people, but W Boger video. Actually, you know what's funny about that last part is that's how I treat variety. Like, I know variety doesn't do that well. Like, I started doing Overwatch stuff, or sorry, I started trying to break out of Overwatch like a year and a half ago. It really didn't go well, and I put more and more effort into it as time has gone on. Made another channel for it. Kind of keep putting more and more effort. Honestly, this month I've been kind of slacking because I just have had so much going on. But you know, even though it's not where I want it to be, it's every day gets a little closer. Every day it gets a little closer because you got to wake up and try. And if you don't wake up and try, you'll never make it, and you'll never succeed, because the only way to ever succeed is to try. And because if you don't try, then you'll be stuck. And if some people are okay with that, but I am not one of them. I am not one of them. I am someone that always wants to improve and wants to be better, no matter what I'm doing. So even though it might be scary, don't be afraid to fail. You know? Okay. Cool. Nice. All right, real talk, chat. I was gonna keep streaming after and play Warframe, but I'm actually not, because I've had a really long day. I kind of had a shit day. If you hear it earlier, you probably heard a lot of the stuff that's been going on the last couple days. So I'm honestly a little bit kind of, I wouldn't say burnt out, like not burnt out. I'm like life tired. Like, it has nothing to do with you guys or streaming. Like, I'd honestly want to keep streaming, but I think it would be better not to, because I just think like I'm gonna be tired, and I'm gonna like be brain off, and I'd rather just go again tomorrow. And actually, even tomorrow I have some more stuff I have to do. So I got full plate, and this week is all full plate, and yeah. So I just realized there's an ad going off on the Twitch side, so I'm gonna let that finish real quick for them before I send you guys off to Flats 2. YouTube, I got nothing for you though. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. That's all I got. But yeah. Did this streamer really make his title part-timer attempts to full-time? What an absolute insult to his hardcore fan base like me. My 2025 recap shows that I have more watch time than his mod team. He should mod me, by the way. This guy only should stream 18 plus hour streams the next few days. I will watch every second. And then, only then, can he make a fun title. Okay, baited it with Warframe. No, I actually did genuinely plan on playing Warframe, but I just, after watching that, I kind of just hit this wall. And I'm also not gonna lie to you guys, I think I have either a boogie or I have a nose hair that's grown a little too long, and I need to go cut it because it's driving me fucking insane. And you probably noticed the whole stream I've been just like playing with my face over and over because it's literally driving me fucking crazy as I've been sitting here. So I'm gonna go take a razor and go fucking annihilate that damn thing. All right. Chat, go have fun at Flats too. YouTube, I got nothing for you. So yeah, you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. I'll catch you later. Thanks for being here. Thanks for hanging. I hope you guys enjoyed being here. As always, I'll see you again tomorrow. All right. Have a good night.